with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims are across the board we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machininos. Norton burping, leaning, ban it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Janet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for Wednesday, Monday the 20th of January 2025. I hope you're all doing very well indeed, and hope you had a very enjoyable weekend. What it is you ended up getting up to, of course, today is now Monday, a big day today, of course, historically a big day, especially in America. You know, the bad orange man has been made president once again. It's like, oh no, the world's who fucking cares? I mean, look, he was president before, the world kept spinning, the world's gonna keep on spinning, you know, so fuck, you know, much ado about nothing, you know what I mean? You know my fucking take. I'm not a big fan of Trump, but then again, I'm not a big fan of many fucking politicians because most of them are fucking greedy arseholes in it for themselves. The one difference with Trump is he's kind of honest about being a greedy arsehole compared to the other fuckers, you know? But they're all fucking arseholes. But anyway, no, that's not the big news though. That's not the big news from today. Phil Burnell has 2 webcams. 2 webcams. And this happened all during a night stream, and yeah, I've not seen anything. I've seen pictures on Twitter. I've seen people posting memes like, you know, fantastic Mr. Sam here with this little digital. Yeah, it is like a digital thing, you know, one of these AI video things, whatever. I've got up the night stream from the other day from Raw Phil. I just thought we'll just dive into this and we'll see. I've not seen any of this shit.
Let's go back to gameplay. Here I am. Okay, now I can add webcam, the other webcam scene, add scene existing. Now that's interesting. 2 of me at once.
Good God, no.
Become incredibly disturbed at 2 DSPs moving in unison. Your worst nightmares come to life. There are now 2 of him. I love it.
Double the toxicity, double the arsehole.
I absolutely love it. So there you go. So here's your options. Ready? We can actually do.
Is it just me, or is one slightly ahead of the other? Like, in terms of like... Hold on, 2 seconds.
Has come to life. There are now 2 of him.
It feels like, I don't know, am I crazy in thinking that maybe one's like responding quicker than the other?
I love it.
Maybe I'm just crazy. Anyway, so yeah, Phil got his little webcam over to him, tripod as well, and all that shit. And apparently there's a whole bunch of shit here. He has a whole bunch of stuff here. He's got to set up things, you know. Oh, he's busy setting things up or whatever, and he had to set up the ring light as well and all that shit, you know. He has a ring light to go behind the TV and a tripod behind the TV behind the webcam, so when he's playing gameplay, you get to fucking see him from a different angle. And this different angle was meant to be very fucking meaningful and robust or whatever. For fuck's sake, who fucking cares? Honestly, fuck. But yeah, this is what happened yesterday.
So the ring light's on now, but now the angle's going to be completely wrong on the camera. All right, and now as you can see, if that's on, this is wrong. Like, this lighting is wrong here. Somehow, it's also got misaligned.
Who fucking cares?
Just Optimus is asking, did I get copyright claimed last night like everyone else? Do you mean, did that happen on YouTube? I don't think I've had any copyright claims as far as I'm aware. I know X, you know, people on Twitter X have been getting hit hard with them because they sometimes post video clips on there, and people get claimed all the time on there. But yeah, I've not received, as far as I'm aware. I mean, let me check one more time. Let me very quickly just check to make sure, you know what I mean? But I don't think I've had any copyright claims on my actual Twitter account. No, I've had no notifications, no nothing, no warnings or whatever. Bear in mind, I don't actually make many videos on DSP. It's the streams, apart from the live streams, which are transformative. These are obviously transformative, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm always pausing Bill and fucking ranting over him and fucking go by 1.5 speed and all that shit, you know, this is definitely transformative. I react, you know. But other than that, though, it's like it's Broside and several others got hit. Jesus Christ, man. That's fucking shit. I said maybe it's because I don't actually, like, those guys sometimes make more videos than I do. I barely make DSP videos as a standalone thing anymore. Aside from the streams, I don't really do many actual videos on their own. So perhaps that's, who fucking knows, I don't know. It's always a fucking shame when people fucking try and strike down, you know, unfairly copyright striking them. For what reason? It makes no fucking sense. We have a right to react to this.
Now it won't go center. Are you serious?
He gave us permission.
Now it won't go dead center. No matter what I do, it's off slightly. This is weird. Chromabit, 7 months as a member. Is this the new DSP Life Simulator game? Yeah, this is me attempting to do tech live on a stream. Okay, so the only way for me to adjust that light is that light does not work with an app at all. That light I actually have to get up and go over there to adjust, which really sucks. It means every time that we go for gameplay, I have to get up.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't expect. I'm so sorry. I did not expect him to fucking say that. Like, he does it anyway. Like, every time he finishes his shitey podcast, he usually has to go to the bathroom. So he's getting up anyway, usually, before gameplay. Why is this a big fucking deal? Oh my god. Oh hell, what the fuck? I need to hear that again.
The only way for me to adjust that light is that light does not work with an app at all. That light I actually have to get up and go over there to adjust, which really sucks. It means every time that we go for gameplay, I have to get up.
That's a shame. Poor me. I had to physically get up off my arse and switch the light on. Phil, you'd be getting up anyway because usually you fucking fuck off to the bathroom or whatever before you start gameplay. Just turn that shit on your way back from the bathroom or towards the bathroom or whatever.
Which actually isn't going to work if you really think about that. I guess what we would do only for the games, I would get up and do that. I wouldn't do it, for example, if we were going to go to a screen for the podcast, I wouldn't get up and do that. I would just do this.
Wow. Great example, Phil.
Of course, now it's showing the wrong camera. Yeah, I need to adjust this. All right, let me adjust this. This is a good way to do it. Hold on. I need to adjust the camera.
Thank God I'm not there for night streams. What the fuck is this buffoon doing? Wait, was this Phil's entire stream just messing about with this fucking shit? This entire stream was this crap. What the fuck? Oh, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. This looks awful. Oh, I think he's finished.
Is this zoomed in at all? I forgot if we have this zoomed in at all. No, we're not zoomed in at all right now. Okay, so this is with the ring light. This is how it looks. So I no longer have the two-face look, right? In fact, I can make it even brighter if I needed to. The problem is the brighter I make it, it's going to distract me from playing games. Let's see how this looks with the AI effect now. Ready? Oh.
Jesus. He's meant to play bilateral. I think I've actually heard of his other chat says I've never seen bilateral look like this. Yeah, he stopped. He gave up playing bilateral on a night stream just so he could fucking look like this. Now DSP has barely loaded any textures around him around the world have not loaded yet. He installed the wrong mod. In the mod of the game of life, Phil installed the wrong mods and the textures did not load properly. Now he's trapped in the void, in the darkness with nowhere to fucking go. Who will save Phil from the fucking void of darkness he's got himself in? Is he still not live? Fucking prick. Taking forever.
Terrible. It looks terrible.
You look terrible.
It looks horrible, right? I'd have to zoom in. It looks really bad. I would have to zoom in.
I mean, Frenchie's a saying, can you screenshot that? I think it's worth a screenshot. The quality is quite poor, you know. It is quite poor fucking quality. You know? I mean, I was thinking about it myself, but I was kind of looking at it and it's like, it's really, the lighting's fucking terrible. It's just poor quality. And plus, we can usually get better anyway, you know what I mean? It's just him like staring at the camera. But you can do it about anything with DSP. I mean, you know, any screenshot I've got of DSP, just put a complete black background on him, all of a sudden he's trapped in a void.
It looks bad. Yeah.
Good job, I spent $10,000 in this setup, eh?
This compared to this. I mean, yes, you have to see me sideways this way, but look how much better this looks compared to this. There's just no comparison, man. You can't do it. Mirrorless cameras? You really think that I should get like an insanely expensive camera for this? I don't think so. I don't think so.
You fans are not worth that sort of investment. Why the hell should Phil Burnell spend even more money on trying to make the quality look good for his audience? How absurd. Phil Burnell isn't going to spend money to make things better for his audience. The audience's job is to fucking give him so much money so he can spend as much money as he desires on other things.
Yeah, I know Sideways is better, Chromabase. The Sideways is such better quality. It looks smoother, you know. This looks like shit. This is 60 frames, it looks like shit. The AI tool is only good for up close, it's that simple. The AI tool can only handle up close stuff. It's not gonna be able to handle anything else. So.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for a super chat. It says, well, eating Haribo and watching King. This is a life. That sounds like quite the chillest of Mondays, if I do say so myself. That sounds like a very nice, peaceful, relaxing Monday you've got there. Enjoy the world of Haribos.
So I'm trying to think. Yeah. There's no other way to do it, because I'm trying to think, where else can I put the camera? This is too far. This is good for a side shot of the room, just on occasion. It's a nice shot to have when we were doing the full screen, right? So let's forget about this. All right? But it would be nice to just have a random shot every once.
So hold on. So does he like does this hold on? It evolves into something like hold on a second.
Oh my dog, what's up?
I just seen like the previews and the timeline. What the fuck? Thank you very much to Emma Lloyd. But super chat says moves world order down. Fuck me, they're gonna take over. The moves are getting too big for us to contain them.
Once in a while at the office, perhaps, right?
But what I'm here, it goes like full screen and zooms
Get that
out.
up. Look how much lighting.
Who cares?
We're still really zoomed in here,
Zoom out.
but it's pretty neat, no, to have like a full room shot where you can kind of see everything going on in the room.
Nope.
The thing is, it's still zoomed in, right?
Zoom out,
Oh,
Piggy.
I know why. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh god. This is peak alpha Giga Chad male right here. Oh my god. It's so weird how he sits It's just weird. Like, I don't know. For me, that's not a comfortable way to sit with your foot on your knee like that. Maybe it's just because I'm a fat bastard. My legs don't usually go that high. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a weird way to sit, in my opinion.
So now you can actually see my whole setup. You can see everything in the room as it's laid out right now. You've never been able to see this before, right?
What is he doing with his foot? He's like, honestly, it's like watching like something like a creature like monkey at the zoo like use their feet. Like it's like yeah, I was going to say that it's like orangutan feet. He's going to start like, you know, grabbing things with his feet like normal. I dropped something on the floor. Let me pick it up. Puts foot towards thing on floor. Here we go. Look at the floor. It's a good point. Look at the floor. What's this down here? If this is his water up here, then what the fuck's this down there? That's the water, yeah. That's just like a... I think it's water enemy here, I'm not sure. That's his cup. What the fuck? There's so many wires. Remember Phil was proud? Remember Phil was so super proud of his cable management system? Hold on. It's just kind of funny, we don't usually see behind the curtain here now at all. It's like some little... Jesus Christ. Is that a Santa hat hiding here behind this? Like, what is this hiding here? And he... Oh my god, there's so many questions. There's so many... Hold on, is he alive yet? He's still not live yet. Hey all, stream starts in a sec. Just finishing setup with all the new stuff now. Oh joy. Well, let me rewind this. His feet. His foot, sorry, is so distracting, in my opinion.
You can see everything in the room as it's laid out right now. You've never been able to see this before, right? You've got me looking at the camera here. Don't ask me why I just played the intro, because I swear I didn't push that. So here's me looking at the camera here. This is what you see when I'm doing the podcast.
You clearly did fucking push it, otherwise it wouldn't have fucking triggered.
When I'm doing a video. If we want, for dramatic effect, I can go to full... Oh, look, everyone, here's the full room. Welcome to the show. I hope that you're all doing well and having a lovely morning here.
What a fucking loser.
Here's what it looks like today. And look, I'm barefoot. I'm always barefoot in here. Like, I never put on socks in here usually. So you always see my disgusting, stinky feet in here. You know? I'm flexible? What do you mean I'm flexible? I always have my legs in a flexy position, usually. Right? So...
How Phil is sitting right now, I think it's how most normal fucking people sit at their fucking computers. This is how I'm sitting like this right now myself personally, kind of roughly anyway, you know. Both my feet are on the fucking ground. As they ought to fucking be. They're not upright or whatever, you know what I mean? Prophet, don't you fucking start on feet. I know it's your fucking trigger word. But still, just getting ahead of the game there. But it's still like but Phil's like, this is for Phil Burnell, for him. This is a weird way for him to sit, because he needs to have one of his feet elevated at all times so he can rock it back and forth.
Yeah. So here you could actually see what my setup looks like, and maybe every once in a while we could go to this for like variety purposes or whatever. You can see me cut over to here. But
I mean, so is zoom in like me. I can try. Like, what do you want to see? Here's a side shot profile of Phil's head, and here's a clatty fucking... No, his feet are off camera. Oh, he got self-conscious about the feet and he fucking tucked them away from the camera. What a prick. He knew we were mocking his feet and so he fucking hid them away from the camera sight. What a fanny.
it looked better with the RGBs, did it not? We can get rid the ring light at this point. It's not going to serve a purpose. Like, it was only if we were going to use the AI tool, so we'll probably get rid of the ring light and go back. Yeah, it's nice to have an extra shot every once in a while, right? This looks better. All right, we're just going to do the show from here from now on. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. See, I could set this as an alternate setup. I could have this as
and a lot of people were making comparisons to, like, him. It's like watching a baby sitting in a stroller. I can see that, for sure. The little high table right there. This Phil. This does not look very professional at all. You want to know why the internet has made fun of you and still continues to make fun of you? I want Kino Casino to watch this unedited, raw, straight from the fucking source, from your shitey channel, and I want them to fucking react to it. And you'll fucking know it's not just us that are fucking being mean to you about this. This is worth razzing you about. This is worth mocking you about. This is worth you being a god. This is why you're a fucking lol cow.
It's an alternate shot that we cut between the two shots during the show for various reasons.
Is he still not live? He is. Yeah, he's okay. I don't know like how close he is to going properly live, but yeah, apparently he's finished setting up all the new stuff. Hooray! Anyway.
Yeah. Where am I gonna put a third camera? I don't have a third camera. The other camera doesn't work with Windows unless they patch Windows or the camera gets like a firmware update. It doesn't work. The camera.
Oh, that might be Prophet's cue to explain why Phil is full of shit because it was not Windows that broke the camera. Oh, for God's sake! Speaking of Prophet, he just fucking sent me this. Cursed. Cursed, and cursed some more. Utterly an absolutely cursed image. God, why? Cerulean has got a tweet about something. Hold on. About this.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Warren for his super chat. It says, where's that fancy expensive background? He turned the RGBs off for some reason. Shocking, I know. Actually, they're on, they're just... Like, when it's this camera angle, it's no longer... The background's this fucking door. And some badly fucking positioned things. Which are not prepared for that camera angle. Who knows what he's fucking done? You know, Jesus Christ, man. But Cerulean, look at my skeleton switch guy. He made this. I mean, Phil does. I think it's when Phil does actually do this quite a lot, but because we're seeing them head on, it's not as obvious. But with the camera being there and looking at it side on, then yes, absolutely. It's like, what the fuck? Like, this is a hell of a sway. What the fuck's this music? Fucking hell. We just stop it there before I get copyright claimed. 2 seconds up. I think Prophet's trying to call. Hold on. Can you hear me, Prophet? No, I'm not sure if Prophet can hear me. Oh,
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? We can hear you.
Yes, I can.
Cool.
Hold on, just let me turn off YouTube.
So, Prophet is going to explain why Phil Burnell's a dumb bastard because he has the
Hello?
exact same webcam. So Prophet has the exact same webcam as Phil does. You know, the old webcam, you know, the one he was using until recently. The one Phil claims that Windows bricked.
Chad,
Can you?
I can't hear you at all.
Oh, for God's sake, Prophet. Is it, we can hear. Oh, for God's sake, we can hear you.
Hold on.
Oh, and he fucked off. He's like, hold on, let me know, just fucked off. Tell Prophet, oh, for God's sake. Yeah, Prophet was going to explain why, Phil was actually wrong about Windows bricking the webcam. That is not a situation, because Prophet has the exact same webcam. He used the same updates and everything else, and it did not brick his webcam. So he was going to try and explain to everyone what actually happened to Phil's webcam, because it's not what Phil is saying. But yeah, I was waiting for Pro to try and come back. Let me just send a wee quick message actually, you know. But there we go, I just sent you a wee message, Prophet. Prophet can't hear me through Discord.
Okay, so sorry about this. I'm just jumping in again. So Phil's issue isn't Windows. The Windows update that Phil was talking about, it was to do with a driver block list, which means that the drivers are not signed or they're vulnerable, meaning that somebody can probably use the driver to hack into the system. So it's not an Insta-Link driver that was banned. It was how they communicate within Windows. Now, he didn't brick the camera. All he has to do is use the latest software. There was a new version of the software that was updated a day after Microsoft released the Windows update. There's also a firmware update. So all he has to do is install the new software, do the firmware update, and the camera will work just fine. It's more of Insta360's issue. It's not a Microsoft problem. And of course, Phil's bullshit was just to, I'll throw money at it to make it go away. So he bought an InstaLink 360 Link 2C, which the only difference is between the 2 and the 2C. The 2C does not come with the gimbal. And it's technically the exact same camera as the InstaLink 1. It just has a different microphone controller. That's basically it. But it's identical to the InstaLink 1. So he has wasted $700 to $750 on webcam.
Jesus.
So I hope that helps you guys out. I will have a video up tonight because I'm going to debunk it now that I've gone through my 2 surgeries and everything. But yeah, thanks for letting me jump on and explain. And sorry, I can't hear you, Jadman. Talk to you guys later.
Thank you very much for that, Prophet. I appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, I've got a weird thing. So my streams aren't set up so I can talk to people and stream at the same time. Like, you know, there's ways around it. We can change our stream setup so Discord can hear you at the same time. I didn't have time to set up, so obviously we could hear Prophet, okay, you know, and I explained to him just to kind of say, look, we can hear you, so go for it. So yeah, link to Prophet's channel. You can just click on his profile, like when Prophet's in the chat. You know what I mean? So if you just click on Prophet's profile, you know, just visit his channel page. I think that would work, you know. But by all means, I'll try and find this channel as well as hang on, Prophet DSP. There you go. Boom. Link to his channel in the chat. There we go. Good stuff indeed. But yeah. Yeah, I'll say, I mean, obviously, so Prophet's going to make some videos debunking this more later on. Keep in mind, Prophet does a thing usually where he does actually have a lot of the same kind of tech that Phil has in order to debunk him with clear facts and evidence. Like, you know, Phil can't just fucking say, oh, I can't do this because this reason, because I have this or I have that. Prophet is very ready to say, look, I'm going to buy the exact same shit and I'm going to prove you can fucking do it. And it's just Phil's full of shit and he's too fucking lazy or whatever, you know? So yeah, Prophet fucking goes in deep on trying to debunk Phil and these things, and he's very, obviously, Prophet is very tech savvy as well, and all that shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, looking forward to Prophet's debunking of Phil when he gets around to making videos, and of course, speedy recovery as well, Prophet, of course, from your surgery. Prophet's been through like 2 surgeries lately, so yeah, hopefully that's them all done and dusted. And hopefully we, you know, quick recoveries for and all that jazz, and yeah. Looking forward to the fresh content. Yeah, cheers for explaining that, Prophet. Much appreciated. I fucking said it was probably something to do with drivers and updates, whatever. For fuck's sake. Fucking said that shit. Is he still not going live yet? Nope, still shitty mouse. Okay, let's keep watching Phil from last night.
It's brick. It sucks. I really like that other camera. We used it for 6 months and now it's a brick. Just because they fucked it up with the Windows update. Pretty messed up. Yeah. Oh, I cleaned the carpet. Someone said the carpet's cleaner than expected. When I did my redo of the office, I vacuumed the entire floor to clean because it was gross. It was, you know, too much clutter because my setup's.
He makes it sound like he only vacuums a fucking floor once every few years. What a clatty bastard.
And it was so wires everywhere and clutter everywhere. Now the setup is much better. So here's what we'll do. We can use this as an extra. We can use this as an extra scene that we can use. But I'm gonna get rid of this ring light. I'm gonna go back to where it was, reposition it, and we'll use this as an extra scene. I think it would work as an extra scene. Yeah, people are saying upgrade this. I mean, I could, but I have to buy more
Who
tracking.
fucking cares?
All the track that I had to build this behind me. So I'd have to buy more of the plastic tracking and build more framework here to put more of the hexagons up. And they don't go. The hexagons don't go flush against each other. They go in this pattern, so he has a different pattern. So I would have to build it sideways. I guess I could if I did it sideways. I'd have to think about that. I have extra hexagons. I do. I have extra foam that I could possibly put there, but I have to buy the tracks. I say I want to have to drill the fucking whole wall again. I don't really care. I just care about what's behind me. But we're, you know what I mean? Like how it looks there. All right. I'm way skinnier than you thought. I told you guys I'm not fat. It's the camera.
Oh god. Jesus. Shut up, fatty.
Angles and everything. Like I'm literally way skinnier. I'm like 195 now. You know. I lost a ton of weight. All right. Let's.
If for the weight you lost, did Cat fucking take it off you and fucking put it in her?
It's set back up. Okay. Let's So here, this is all zoomed all the way out, which is what I wanted. Gestures are off. Got on autofocus. Yeah, we need on autofocus. Okay. Cool. All right, let's set everything back up. Here's what I got to do. I have to.
Who cares? Who cares? Is Phil going live yet? Oh, he's going live now. Fucking lucky us. Oh, bloody hell. He's live now. Fucking who cares? So yeah, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I can be arsed. So just seeing the fucking shenanigans he fucking went through from last night, it's like, who? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, who cares? Does it get worse? Does it get better? What happens here?
See all the noise? You just see a million things of noise. It sucks. I wish if the noise wasn't there, it'd be perfect, but I would need a real camera, a mechanical camera, you know, that has real zoom, physical zoom, what they call optical zoom, instead of digital zoom. The digital zoom, it's just no good, man. The digital zoom is shit. See here.
For God's sake, really?
Not bad. I think this is a good setup right here. This is probably the best. Right here, right?
It looks awful.
See my whole setup from here? Maybe.
Oh God, it's all... No, I'm done. I'm tapping it from that. Fuck that. Okay, guys, at time bingo. And at time pick a bingo number. Okay, here's a deal. Here's a drill. The third number I see in chat, I would want to use a trace bingo card. The third number. Number 3. Don't all rush it once now. Look at all the people fucking being terrified to type something in case they fucking don't be third. First was Chris Danks, second was Chase, and third was Chris Sizemore. Chris Sizemore was technically a third person. They put a number in the chat, so we'll use their number. Their number was 44. Good stuff indeed, so hold on. 44. There we go. This is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you very much, Chris Sizemore, for helping us pick today's bingo card. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need him to say time, him having some dead air, him saying okay, him making a weird noise, and him saying tired. The second row is Phil saying meaningful, necessary, example, him making that annoying T sound,
T T T T T T T T T T T.
and him saying something style. The third row is Phil saying interactive, honest, don't know, hilarious, and fuck. The fourth row is Phil saying idiot, day off, help, him touching his face, and him getting at least $50+ in support. The fifth and final row is Phil saying you guys, him doing hand graphs, him saying in fact, him bumping a microphone, and finally him saying here's the thing or deal. Good stuff indeed. Now of course, the aim of the game, as you guys will know by now, is for us to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on a bingo board you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add... Sorry, 2 seconds. I got distracted with something else, sorry, my bad. If we get a full house in today's bingo card, we'll add $10 to the bingo prize fund. As you can see below the bingo board, the current bingo prize fund is 256 buckaroos. So yeah, we win bingo today, it goes up to 266. Good stuff indeed. Also, every single tip that comes in goes towards the bingo prize fund as well, which can increase it even more and more and more. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil burps, sips, or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us all a free space. If we get 5 new or rejoining members for every 5 we get, that also gives us a free space. And also, for every 3 minutes and 20 seconds in a beg counter, that also gives us a free space. Because 3 minutes and 20 seconds our time is 5 minutes DSP time. So it's basically every 5 minutes he begs, we get a free space. But because it's 1.5 speed, on the counter for us is 3 minutes 20 seconds, every 3 minutes 20. Free space. Of him begging. Finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only do you guys get to enjoy the bubbles animation, but we also get free spaces for the bingo board. So 100 likes on this bingo stream is free spaces. And of course as well, that incredible bubbles animation that Pixar Animations so very kindly made for us all to enjoy to celebrate the 100 likes. Of course there's one more thing to cover, but I'll let Phil cover that for me.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thank you, DSP, you clatty prick. And I think I've covered all the bases, and the only thing left for me to do, really, is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Hello there.
And on that note, at time bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got some cool tech upgrades to show off and discuss after all the hard work that went in yesterday with these new webcams and all the like. Plus, of course, we'll talk about my RGB lights going off right at the beginning of my show. plus the new weekly schedule, all kinds of fun stuff. It's going to be a chill show. All right? No stress. Forget about the lights. All this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
What a fucking shitey start that was, eh? He's going to play a long intro because he has to fix his RGBs. Oh no.
Alrighty, so welcome everyone to the show. Today is Monday, the 20th of January, 2025. I'm DSP, and this is the Level 1 Podcast, where we chill, we talk games, we talk news, and we talk malfunctioning tech. Yesterday was a pretty interesting show, wasn't it? Where I spent the entire time venting about how my webcam had stopped working due to a Windows update, and how I'd spent the entirety, well, over 2.5 hours on my day off trying to figure it out, only to no avail. Yesterday was a wild day. We'll talk about it because there was new tech that was purchased, set up, and as of now, ladies and gentlemen, we can talk from any angle because now I have a 2-camera setup in the studio where you can actually see what it looks like to be on the show. Imagine.
And he's still barefoot, everyone. Oh my god, this is why Phil was ultra fucking late to start today's show, by the way. This is why he was super duper fucking late to begin his own shitey podcast today. Because he still had to fucking set up this fucking shit. let me show you guys a full proper transition.
And as of now, ladies and gentlemen, we can talk from any angle because now I have a 2-camera.
I love how he pressed a button, looked at the webcam, and then hold on, let me show you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
you know that saying. Oh, Perry the White. So Phil's gonna get whaled today. Perry the White is in Phil's YouTube chat, and it looks like they started whaling very heavily early on. Phil, I guess that's one guaranteed square for a bingo card. Perry the White's in full whale mode. But yeah, Phil here transitions to this camera, points at it very confidently, then quickly glances back over to his monitor.
Talk.
Just to make sure the webcam actually changed. He had full complete faith in that being a thing. He had full complete faith in technology working. Having said that, of course, he's like, oh wait a second, I better fucking check anyway.
From any angle.
Yeah, for God's sake, anyway. Oh, for God's sake. It's not that, like, so hold on, let me get this correct, let me get this straight. His genius solution to having a webcam for him playing gameplay is to place it where the boom mic is almost blocking him. And in fact, when he does play gameplay, won't it actually block him? Because he moves the fucking boom mic, doesn't he? When he starts the fucking gameplay. It doesn't stay here when he plays games. It doesn't actually stay here. He moves it back a bit into the side.
Because now I have a 2-camera setup in the studio where you can actually see what it looks like to be on the show. Imagine if you were in this office or studio live with me right now.
Why would you want to fucking be there? Apart to fucking just bash your fucking oddly-shaped head in.
Imagine if at any whim I could just all of a sudden cut back over here and have another scene.
Who fucking cares?
So we'll talk about this, all right? And obviously we'll talk about the schedule and everything for the week. We need to figure out a few things, but I'm excited. I hope that you guys are too. Super ultra professional. First of all, new camera.
Who's a fucking professional? You got a second fucking webcam, but you still have the show's not any fucking better or anything. Like, it's just because you got fucking more expensive toys does not fucking guarantee a fucking uptick in the fucking actual quality of the fucking product. That's not usually how it fucking works, so you've got to fucking provide better content and not rely on the fucking technology to fucking make it better for you.
The camera I'm using right now is brand spanking new. This is the Insta360 Link 2. Okay, this camera is the newer edition, or the newest edition from the Insta360 brand. It is the high-end camera that has the AI and has all the autofocus features and everything. As you can see, look how crisp and sharp the Shure logo looks. Look how Philomania is sharp. Look how I'm sharp, right? Like, the autofocus is really, really good with this camera. Much better than the one we were trying to use yesterday, which actually was this camera. This camera has autofocus, but it's only good from like a certain distance. It's not that good from almost up close. Like, it won't really focus properly. But this camera actually works well as an across-the-room camera. And we're going to be able to use this shot for certain things, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, because we'll probably brainstorm what are some things we can actually.
Can you imagine this fucking? I can't. You know one thing I can't wait for. Can you imagine Phil playing Street Fighter 6 with this camera? With this camera enabled for him playing Street Fighter 6, can you imagine? You get to actually fucking see what his hands are fucking doing with the controller.
To use this across the room shot for. But anyway. Yeah, good stuff, and it took a while, but we got it up and running, and I hope that you guys are excited for the future with all the new things that we can do with all the new tech in the studio, right? That's actually exactly right. Cracker Jack says we should see Jasper now. Exactly, so when Jasper is here, you know, walking around, I will cut to the wide cam. And you'll actually be able to see him naturally moving around the office. Right now, he's in my window, looking out at the neighborhood because it's actually quite sunny outside today. So he's enjoying looking out at the neighborhood through the open front window. But he'll be around. I'm sure he'll come over. And when he does, I'll swap over. Okay?
Who fucking cares?
So everyone, welcome to the show. Here he comes, actually. He's coming out right now. I'm excited for the rest of this week. We got good stuff on the horizon. Now that the tech issues are hopefully taken care of and fixed, I'm hoping that we don't have any further tech problems. Here he comes. If Jasper comes over here, I'll go widescreen and you'll be able to see him. He's leaving. He left. When he, you know he's going to come back. When he comes back, I'll go widescreen. But that's pretty funny that now that we have the camera to capture him, he's taken off, right? All right. So, good stuff coming up this week, shall we? Let's talk about everything that went down yesterday to summarize. First off, yesterday, despite the fact that I only had one gameplay stream because the other stream ended up being a tech stream, yesterday went well. I hit 2 support goals on the first stream of Black Ops 6. So because of that, we went from goals hit 75 to goals hit 77. We only need 3 more to get the DSP Tries It reward of Chick-fil-A this week. I'm actually very excited for this one because I've only had Chick-fil-A a couple of times ever in my life. So because of that, I'm interested to try all their new products. Like, I know for a fact they have sides I've never had. I know that they have grilled chicken that I've never had. So I would do that. Like, when I get the Chick-fil-A, I'll try various different things as like a side-by-side taste test to rate the products and see if they're any good. So I'm definitely excited for that. And because we hit 2 goals yesterday, we only need 3 more. Now, ideally, here's what I would like to happen, okay? I would like to hit it by Wednesday. Because if we hit, let's say, for example, we hit a goal on this stream, a goal tonight, and a goal on tomorrow's daytime stream, okay? If that's the case, I take that back, a goal on tomorrow's night stream, because remember, tomorrow's Smart Guys, and we'll talk about that in a minute. If that's the case, we hit those goals, that means that Wednesday, we will have DSP Tries It right after the first gameplay stream, okay? And that's perfect, because my wife is working for several days this week, and it'll be great to do it on a day when she's working. She comes home, she doesn't have to cook. We can just have the food be delivered, okay? So, if you want to see DSP Tries It Chick-fil-A for the first time ever, if you want to support the streams and the content, the ongoing improvements that I'm working on constantly to make this a better show, then please, by all means, support the stream. Okay? Whatever it might be, whether it be super chats, super stickers, memberships on the YouTube side, whether it be gifted subs or becoming a sub over on the Kick side, or whether it be tips, which anyone can do through the third-party PayPal, right? Please consider contributing. You know, remember one thing that I totally forgot about, was that over on Kick, if you gift 25 or more subs, I will give you the VIP status, where you'll get the VIP badge in the chat. And I wonder how many of you remember that, because I haven't really mentioned it since, like, you know, like New Year's. So I'm just bringing that out there. If anyone drops 25 subs over on Kick, you earn the VIP badge. And then I'll add it to you live right on the stream. I'll give it to you, okay? All right, we got our first contributions coming in. Thank you to Perry the White. Perry the White just gifted 5 memberships to the community here on YouTube. Thank you, Perry. Let's get you up on the leaderboard, and let's get that to our first contributions of the day here. That counts for $15 to support. Each YouTube sub is $3. Thank you so much, Perry, and congrats to everyone who's currently getting a gifted membership. It's slow today. So far, I gave one to Nailed Shut, and that's it. Jasper Kitty's here. Jasper, do you want to go on camera? Jasper Kitty, there he is. So this is what Jasper does. He walks around the office, he rubs his face on my foot, as you just saw. And I pet him during the show, just like this, as he comes by. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Yeah, I pet him when he comes by. And then sometimes he jumps up on me, sometimes he jumps on the chair, depending on what he wants to do. But this is where he hangs out. He hangs out around here and usually lays on the floor and he naps during the show. Right now, he's sniffing about. I wonder if he's going to jump up on the chair now, or he's just going to look around. So this is the Jasper Cam. You can finally get to see Jasper Kitty in the native environment. Well, he's right behind me right now, so you can't see him. He's blocked by the chair. Here he comes. Jasper, no one's ever really seen you in the native environment. No one's seen you, like, walk around and hang out in the office, so no one really knows what it looks like.
Who fucking cares?
We got the camera for it now. You silly boy. If you jump on the chair, you have 2 angles of Jasper on the chair if he jumps on the chair this morning. I'm looking at the wrong camera again. We'll have 2 angles of Jasper on the chair if he jumps on the chair, so let's see what he does. Keep our eyes on him. Anyway, so thank you, Perry. Looks like YouTube is slow to gift those this morning, but it's slowly doing it, so you'll see pop-ups as they come in. And then also, oh, there he goes. Now you get to see him from 2 perspectives. So there he is there, and there he is here.
Who fucking cares?
Pretty cool.
Who
First time ever you get to see him do that. That's neat.
Who fucking cares?
Now he's crawling all over me. Look. I give him pets. Jasper's the real star. That's right. That's right. Here he goes. Climbing all over my setup. This is what he does every day.
It's like a fucking alien trying to fucking be normal.
Can I use my positive Jasper voice when talking to you? Absolutely not. I refuse. It's only reserved for Jasper Kitty. No, back to the close-up. It's awesome, too. Dude, this is like a super professional studio now. I have like double camera angles and stuff. This is
Fuck off. Super professional. Oh my. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. Sure, Phil. Whatever you say, pal. Whatever you fucking say. Delusions of grandeur, anyone?
wild. Whoever thought I would have that, right? You want even more webcams? People want even more. All right, I'm gonna get 7 or 8 webcams. We cut between all these scenes. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll get a drone. I'll get a drone that can fly around the office, just buzz around, and get different camera angles during the course of the day. How about that? That sounds like a plan. The wide camera is blurry. It has to be. How exactly do you expect this camera to be sharp? It's on autofocus, but where do you think it's going to focus? It doesn't know where to focus. There's a million things in the office. So there's no way this is ever going to be a sharp camera. You know, all I could do is I could try to manual focus it and see what happens if I do a manual focus, but I don't know how that's going to work. This looks like a home shopping network. There you go. Or a home shopping network. All right, Jasper is off, so he went and laid on the floor. Now you can't see him anymore. There you go. So there's some behind the scenes look of how things work here. Okay. So I received a $1 tip. And I don't even know who this is, but they're saying something about dumb shit, so I'm just going to ignore them. And then I received a $2 tip. So, just watch your... Excuse me. You tickle in my throat. I just watched your camera stream. Why don't you clip your camera on the corner of your monitor on your desk? I thought that's what a usual view... I thought that's what the usual view that gamers do in streaming, and you could use AI. I don't have a monitor on a desk. Did you see my setup? You want to see it again? Do you see a monitor on a desk? My gaming TV is where the camera is right now. My camera is right behind the gaming TV. Okay? There's no monitor here. It's a TV over there. This is my webcam. This is my laptop. The laptop right here, you can see it, right? The laptop is where I'm monitoring chat and contributions from you guys. If I put the webcam there, it's exactly the same as the webcam being here. It would look almost the same as it being right here. It wouldn't fix the issue of when I'm gaming and facing this way. The camera would still be the same exact angle. Do you see? So if that's what you meant, that's not going to work. Now, some people have said, well, why don't you put a camera on like a mic arm or something like that? Like why don't you get another boom mic arm like this and put a webcam on it? Well, I do have a bendy arm that would attach actually to this table. It wouldn't work on this table because this table doesn't have a flat edge. It's rounded. But on this table I could. But what would it be? It would be blocking my gameplay shot. Like where would the camera be? It would be right here. It would literally be blocking the TV. I need to have it behind the TV so it doesn't block my gameplay. That's where the camera is here, you see? Like where else could I realistically put a camera here that doesn't block my view of the TV? Literally everything this direction is the TV so I can game. You see? Over here is the door. There's no room. You guys can't see here. Over here, this is the door. I can't put anything there. I can't get in and out of the room. This is already the microphone, and there you go. There's really no better, sadly, no better setup here that's possible right now. You know, some people say get a gaming monitor and stuff. Well, that means I don't use my TV at all. So now my TV is worthless, and I would have to get a different setup because this desk wouldn't be big enough. I'd have to get a bigger gaming desk and put it here and put a monitor right in front of me and put the webcam on the monitor. And you know, you're talking about just redesigning the whole setup from the ground up, which I don't see the point. It's fine.
I mean, that sounds like the smarter solution. Because look at all the new shit you've got. Maybe fucking reorganizing the fucking office entirely is a smart move. In fact, people have done it for you in the past. I remember Prophet made a video using like some sort of like 3D room planner kind of tool or whatever, and showed you a more optimal setup from back in the fucking day. You had your consoles not shit. You know, a better, more optimized fucking setup for you fucking doing your fucking gaming content. Maybe this is an idea, Prophet. If you're still there, maybe do an updated video on that. You know, obviously Phil, since you made that video, Phil has gone through some sort of renaissance. He has new technology. He has RGBs now. You know what I mean? So maybe Prophet can do an updated video on how Phil should reorganize his office to make it more optimal, to make it a better, easier experience, not only for him, but for his viewing audience.
Fine as it is. You know, it really, I'm looking at the wrong camera again. It's fine as it is. It's just, you know, we have to go with this camera when it goes for gaming. And I mean, to be quite frank, do you think this looks so bad? It looks good to me. I mean, yeah, when I'm gaming, I'm facing this way. Like today I'll be playing Dark Souls with the gamepad like this. Is this horrible? I think people are just picky. People are so used to seeing things only
Ahoy, Ramon Sanchez, hope you're doing well.
done in one particular way, right? For example, most streamers, content creators I just sit at a cramped gaming desk and my webcam is attached to my monitor. And so the AI tool is better because, you know, yeah, but they're sitting at a cramped fucking gaming desk with monitors up in their fucking faces. It's a stupid setup. This is nice. I have open air setup. It's comfortable in here. Take a look at this. Do you understand how comfortable it is in here? Look at all the space I have because I'm not cramped at a fucking desk with 2 monitors in my face that I'm squinting at right in front. You know, I got room to move. It's aerated. The floor is clean. It's a comfy, I got a nice comfy chair.
Well, I also have air in my room. Most people have air in their fucking rooms. You know, it's kind of a benefit of fucking living on the planet Earth.
This is a great setup. This is very similar to how I explained back in the day how people should game. When you're going to game, it's supposed to be a relaxing, fun experience. You're supposed to be trying to unwind and have a good time. It's not, oh, it's time to game. Let me now get into the most uncomfortable position possible, cramped in front of a gaming desk with 2 monitors in my face, with cameras and lights blaring in my fucking face. And I'm like, what? No, you're supposed to come home and plop down on your couch and boot up a game and have a good time. That was the whole point.
There's your fucking couch and your fucking dick.
point of gaming. People lost their way when they became content creators. Oh, it's not about fun anymore. It's about, oh, I gotta sit here and have this professional fucking setup. No.
So Phil has actually fucking omitted some details from this previous rant of his. Phil did have a rant back in the fucking day about this, about him. This actually fucking goes all the way back to him fucking pointing a camera at his fucking television screen. Phil used this very fucking rant to justify why him plopping a camera down in front of a TV and recording his footage that way was better than how the other content creators did it. Phil's excuses and reasons were thus. He said it was a more personalised experience. It was like you're watching the gameplay with him on the couch as he played the fucking game. Phil also said that fucking if you're playing a game, you should have true surround sound. Like he had speakers on either side of him back in Connecticut, so he could fucking hear the sound of the game a lot better rather than just gaming headphones or whatever. Phil used every possible excuse to try and justify why him pointing a camcorder at the TV was a better, more optimal, professional setup compared to how content creators did it. He has now recycled that very fucking same rant for modern day, omitting certain details but still trying to justify why him doing it this way is better than everyone else's fucking way.
Oh, it's ridiculous. So this is a hybrid. It's basically very comfy. I get a lot of nice air, right? I get a nice room. See, I'm not cramped. See all the space I have here as I'm doing this? And I don't have to sacrifice my comfort to have a webcam in my face. It's better this way. It really, I just don't get it. I really don't. It just drives me nuts that people think that if you're not doing it exactly like how every single content creator does, you're doing it wrong. Like, that's completely false.
And yet you are so fucking quick to hurry up and do the things that they fucking do. Like get multiple fucking PCs to stream and fucking play games from. Like getting RGBs in the background, like using the fucking same microphones as they fucking do. Like using the same fucking digital displays that they fucking do. You can't fucking bitch and whine and moan about how our content creators do things when you fucking then try and copy other content creators, Phil. If you really wanted to fucking be a wild child with this and fucking go your own way and forge your own fucking path, then you should have fucking just went backwards and bust out the fucking old camcorder again and point at your fucking TV. That would have fucking really showed the world.
So are you guys saying the wide angle shot, the camera is auto adjusting constantly? Okay. If you want, we can actually look into that. I could turn off the auto focus on it.
Who fucking cares?
Let's do that. Let's go to the 2C. And I will turn off the autofocus.
No!
We'll turn it to manual focus, okay? And let's go back to it. So what I need to do now, because it's on manual focus, I need to set it to a focus that looks good. But I don't know what that's going to be, because it's going to be completely manual. Right now, it's set to like 100% distance focus. How does this look right now? Does this look good? Because I could change it, but it's probably going to make it look blurry, I would assume, because I think this focus is more for up close. Let's see. Oh, yeah, see that? So I've got to go as wide as possible, basically. Actually, that's better right there, isn't it? That's sharper. I'm looking right now. That's sharper, right? Right there? Right about there, 82%. Right there. That's good. That's crisp. Yo, that's crispy. That's a crispy, sharp angle right there. And it never has to change because I'm always going to be sitting here from this angle. There you go. Very nice. All right, cool. That's good to go. We don't need that. Now we don't have to worry about the autofocus screwing up the angle anymore. Beautiful. All right, cool. Making progress live. Very nice, right? I need some king slippers. See, I don't know, like, for me, when I'm just sitting around on my couch or here in the office, I don't like wearing socks or slippers. I don't know why. I do wear slippers in the house. My slippers are right outside the door. I leave them in the hallway. But I don't like wearing them when I'm in here. You know what it is? I just don't want smelly feet. If you are wearing socks or you're wearing slippers constantly, your feet stink, you know? So I don't like that. I don't like sweaty feet. This way my feet don't sweat. All right.
Oh. What? Well, this, you know, most smelly people are not aware that they are smelly people because they are around their own smell 24/7, so they're not aware of how much they smell. They need other people to tell them that they smell because they're obviously not used to your smell. You know? So Phil thinks, just because Phil doesn't think he smells bad where his feet are, doesn't guarantee. Although I guess it's not a big fucking issue anyway, since he fucking never sees anyone ever anyway.
So anyway, that was an anonymous $2 tipper. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Looks like a bunch of tips are coming in now. I do appreciate the suggestions. Like, for example, the person saying, why don't you put your camera on an arm? Fair enough. Like, if I could maybe find a way to do that. But keep in mind, anytime you put anything on an arm, it also has to have wires running, you know, and that means more wires running across the floor. I already have a wire now coming from behind the TV all the way across the floor with the other HDMI cables. It's like just another one, right? So it's like everything has to be more cable management and stuff like that. Okay. I received another $2 tip. Put a fog machine in the room, and the angle shows how big the room really is. You're right. So here we go. This angle shows that the room is about mid-size. This room is very confined. It is. I wish I had a bigger studio. I don't. It's a small bedroom in the corner of my house, and I had to have this. I actually wanted to use the other room, and I was told I couldn't because the internet lines come into this room. So this room has the better internet. If I put it over across the hall, it wouldn't have been as good, I was told. So that's why my office is here, you know. But you can see, you can definitely see how you know.
This looks fucking. Hold on. I really need to get a screenshot of this. Hold on a second.
I wish I had a bigger studio.
Let's see if we can get a good thumbnail from this.
Put a fog machine in the room, and the angle shows how big the room really is. You're right. So here we go. This angle shows that the room is about mid-size. This room.
So I want to try and get a good the camera. Hold on. Why is the camera outside the room? The camera is still in the room. It is behind his TV. His webcam that he's using right now at this point in time is behind his TV that he fucking does his gaming on. The door to get out of the room is actually right in front here. This door right here is the escape room. Have you ever wanted to see Phil's light switch? Now you have. Jesus Christ, man.
Room is very confined. It is.
Oh, hell.
I wish I had a bigger studio. I don't.
Two things.
Room is about mid-size.
I want to try and get a good thumbnail here, but it's going to be strange trying to get a thumbnail from this sort of perspective.
Basically, this room is very confined. It is.
Let's see.
I wish I.
The thing is, though, he's so far away. You know, so it's a bit blurry, and plus this fucking boom mic is in the way.
Wish I had a bigger studio.
This piggy prick is annoying me because he's like maybe that. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try this for potential thumbnail. Oh, for God's sake. How am I meant to create robust thumbnails when Phil is doing his best to not make himself very visible? What the hell? Right, I'm not going to get too distracted with this. I'm not going to let myself get derailed too much. Oh, for God's sake. It's yeah, this is what I was worried about. This is what I was concerned about. Like, it doesn't know what's background and what should be in the foreground. Like I don't want this. But then it's going to cut off his... Oh, for God's sake. Wait, I give up. Don't bother. No, undo. Yeah, undo that. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to send the image, the normal image. I'm just going to send the normal image in the member Discord, and the members can try their best to make something of it. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh, balls. Have fun with that, members. Good fucking luck getting something out of that. Yeah, making DSP art from this sort of situation, you know, making good thumbnails, is gonna be challenging.
Your studio. I don't. It's a small bedroom in the corner of my house, and I had to have this. I actually wanted to use the other room, and I was told I couldn't because the internet lines come into this room. So this room has the better internet. If I put it over across the hall, it wouldn't have been as good, I was told. So that's why my office is here, you know. But you can see, you can definitely see how you know, the size of the room. It's kind of cramped though. Like, for example, when Kat and I were sitting here trying to do the co-op stuff, it was very cramped, where like we couldn't even move. Like, it's kind of like, you know, if one person's gonna get up, the other person's gonna get out of the way. You know, there's not a ton of room here. So, but it's nice. I still like it. You know, now that I've redesigned the office, I call it office, really a studio now. It really is a studio. Now that I've redesigned the studio, it's much better. The cable management, as you saw on the floor here, look. Do you see many or any cables? There's only a few. You know, the minimal. I used to be surrounded by cables, and now they're all managed properly. So it really is much better now. Okay, so thank you for that. Let's see here. A couple more dollar tips are coming in, but I'm just forewarning people. These are troll tips. Are just going to be ignored, okay? Someone took the buck and said, which of the FromSoft character creations from over the years is your favorite? Yeah, you might take a look at today's border. Since today we're doing Dark Souls with mods, this is my history of Dark Souls / FromSoft characters. The exception being, I think this was right before I played Elden Ring, so I don't know if this has the Elden Ring character on it. I think Magical Dumas was when I did the Dark Souls Remastered, and I did the Magic build. And I think RL Dumas wasn't that, is that Elden Ring? I don't know. But who's my favorite? I don't know. So here's the thing. I like making the characters and dicking around. But then the funny part about that is you never really see them, right? Like, you never care what your character looks like in a FromSoft game after character creation. So I do think it's kind of a silly, frivolous thing that they give you this tool, and you can spend all this time making a character, and then it doesn't matter. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Not working.
Burger.
I don't even know what this person's trying to say, but they're trolling, so I'm just gonna ignore them. So you can go fuck yourself. I just got, wow, a 6 anonymous sub bomb over on Kick. 6 anonymous subs. Let's get an animation for that. Recently I've been lacking, or I should say slacking, with the animations for gifted subs on Kick, and I apologize for that. Let's do a nice 5 sub bomb animation for those 6 gifted subs over on Kick, but they are anonymous, so I don't have a name for it. But thank you for that. And that jumps us $30 support right there. Gets us to 51, which means we're already a third of the way to our goal for the stream. Thank you very much at 51 out of the 150 goal that we're looking for. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you. All right. So congrats to anyone who just got a gifted sub on Kick. Big Boss has some super chats for us this morning. First, a $2 super chat. He says, your office is so clean compared to most. Well done. I would know. I don't see other people's office setups, you know. And to be frank with you, it wasn't clean. It was pretty...
Okay, Phil, you cannot fucking say I do things differently from other content creators because this and that. Like, Phil, he went on a rant like 5 minutes ago saying how he's so much different from how other content creators do their fucking business and conduct their setups. And then he immediately contradicts himself by saying, I don't know how other content creators do their setups. Which version of Phil was lying here? This current version or the one 5 minutes ago?
You know, cluttered, dusty, gross, until I redid everything last month. And then last month, I basically said, all right, it's time to redo the entire thing from the ground up. Let's rewire everything. Let's clean the floors. Let's reposition. Let's get everything.
I love how Phil said he rewired things. No, you moved wires. Rewiring things and moving wires are two very different things.
Spiffy and crispy and clean, so that moving forward, it's like I'm starting fresh. And I really do feel like I'm starting fresh now. With all of the stuff in this office now, how it's running and how good it looks, I feel like I'm starting completely fresh, which is awesome, because this is actually what I wanted to do 10 years ago. When I moved here in 2014, well, actually it was 11 years ago now, I wanted to start fresh and feel like it was a reboot. Sadly, my setup back then, I feel like just wasn't good enough. You know, I was barely getting by with the shit that I had. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was flubbing about. I didn't have the good quality stuff set up properly. I just didn't, you know, and I feel like now things are just a lot better with the way that things are set up. By the way, autofocus is working, right? Right? No, what's going on? Autofocus.
Lol.
Yes, hello. Hello. Supposed to be autofocusing. Ah, oh wait, now it is. There we go. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Supposed to be autofocusing. Ah. Oh wait, now it is.
Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh God. I mean, what? Does anyone? I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to let the picture speak for itself. There are no words required. Let's see how this looks. Just a picture of a hand. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on. Let me send this big hairy hoof to our people. There you go. Mita's got it and all if he wants to do anything of it. What the hell? God help us.
There we go. Okay. I wanted to be sure the camera was autofocusing properly, because all the work to get it set up, and I was like, it looks like it's not working. Now it's working, because now, yeah, this looks nice and sharp again. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. I mean, my whole philosophy was 11 years ago when I moved here. All right, I wanted to completely upgrade everything and be super professional. And then I got out here and I realized I just didn't.
You didn't? Okay, so 11 years ago, when you moved out there, you never bothered to invest in your business. You didn't care, like, you didn't bother your arse. You know, so it's all, that is your fault, Phil. You had a completely fresh canvas, you know, you had a fresh room. And it's like, oh, how am I going to fucking have my setup? I'm going to have it the weirdest fucking way possible with wires everywhere. This is super professional. Like, he made his own problems.
Here. All right, I wanted to completely upgrade everything and be super professional. And then I got out here and I realized I just didn't really know how to do it, and I tried to rely on help from the viewers, and you guys tried to help me as much as you could, but this was 11 years ago, so I kind of half-assed it. You know, I had a microphone, but I didn't really understand what to make the mic to sound better. Like, I had no filters on at all. So here I am with a professional mic and no filters, so it didn't sound so good. Camera. I was using the blurriest, crappiest webcam. Now, 11 years ago, webcams were very different, but over the course of the last decade, you know, because I was in so many financial problems, I never really could put money towards officially upgrading anything for the better. So I just kind of stagnated.
This is such bullshit. He claims he had such financial problems, but fucking him being on Twitch was like fucking gravy train days for him. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, the money he was getting on fucking Twitch. You want to show you. Let's show you his revenue, shall we, from 2021. When he was still on fucking like Twitch and all that shit, you know what I mean? As well. But even before then, like, you can actually see. What do we have here? Look at the glory days of Twitch. This is Twitch revenue alone. Look at some of these figures. The net revenue. This is like, so this is 2020, March 2020. He's like got $5,000 in tips, you know. He's got 377 bucks on his Patreon, over $3,000, almost $4,000 on Twitch. YouTube as well is almost $1,000. He was streaming on Twitch at the time, and YouTube was just an archive, but it was a good archive for him. Look at the money he got. Jeez, I mean, that's like... So yeah, the net rev, so March, April, May, this is 2020. Look at fucking October and November for him. Good money, good Jesus, man. Like, look at these, look at that shit. May 2021. He got tons of tips that time. He made, in a singular month, Phil Burnell made $17,681 in net revenue. But he couldn't afford to invest in his business, guys. Tragic, isn't it? What the fuck, man? But yeah, I love the fucking tips tracker. It's got so much good historical information on it, just to fucking... See, Phil back in... Remember, years ago, Phil had things like the Vest Streak as well as being on Twitch, which was a very profitable fucking... Twitch was very good for him. He made a lot of money in fucking Twitch. And as well as that, he had the fucking Vest Streak and all that shit as well. So he had tons of money coming in towards him. And a variety of different whales as well. He just never bothered to invest in the business.
Any financial problems, I never really could put money towards officially upgrading anything for the better. So I just kind of stagnated and stayed the same for a good decade. Same equipment, same shit, nothing ever improving. And, you know, that's kind of what happened. Now...
That is entirely on you because you chose not to invest in your business. You waited for a dent-head to fucking provide you equipment. Like new webcams or new capture cards or new fucking LEDs to go behind you. It was never about you. You always neglected your own business. Even when you had the fucking money to fucking do something, but you chose not to because you were such a lazy bastard. You didn't care about your fucking craft. You didn't care about your fucking audience's fucking side of things. It was all about you. As long as you were comfortable, as long as you were happy playing your fucking games. That's all that fucking mattered to you, because fuck how the audience are fucking experiencing this shit. As long as you're fucking happy playing your goddamn fucking games in a fucking shitey manner.
Things are so different because you guys are supporting me so well that I can constantly do these big upgrades. I can do alternate shots across the freaking room that look great now. I can do all this improvements because of you, and I really appreciate that. Big Boss did a second super chat. $2. He says, add socks to your setup, Phil. I have socks, but again, what I'm saying is, it doesn't feel comfortable to me to be wearing socks unless I'm going to go outside. Like, if I'm going to go outside, you know, I'm going to wear shoes, then I put on socks. I don't really like wearing socks in the house. I mean, maybe I could change that. Maybe I could get used to them again. When I was a kid, I wore socks all the time, but I just don't really enjoy wearing socks indoors. I prefer having feet, you know, unless I'm walking, if I'm going to walk around the house, I put on slippers.
So I like how Mokiness just like joins. Like, aloha, how's the Bob entertain us today? And then see within 5 seconds, Moki's like, what the fuck is that second camera angle? Yeah, Phil had a robust night stream where he set up a second webcam, which is right behind his TV. So when Phil was playing games, you know, there's a webcam for him to be staring straight at the TV with it. So it's like he's staring straight at you when he plays his games.
Okay, change font size. Why? You think what's wrong with the font? You think it's too small? You guys want me to increase the font size today? See, every font is different. So every day when I'm doing this, I feel like I gotta adjust it a little more. How's that? A little bit more legible now? There you go. Okay, I boosted the font size. Thanks for the feedback. Okay. I received a $2 tip from Mendez TV. Are you planning on playing Fatal Fury City of the Wolves when it releases in April? You ever play the franchise competitively back in the day? There was no competitive community for the SNK fighters back in the day. Really. Like in the United States, no one was playing them in tournaments or anything. They were in arcades. They did make money. But Street Fighter was the big one. When Mortal Kombat came out, that became the big one. And then there were games like Killer Instinct and stuff. But for the most part, the Fatal Fury games did not make money, or excuse me, did not get played competitively. Yes, you sat there and you played them like everything else, but I never saw tournaments or anything for them. The real big tournament era on the East Coast of the United States started around the time of the Versus series. So, Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 and stuff like that. And by then, the Fatal Fury series had actually left prominence. And it was only King of Fighters at that point. King of Fighters had characters from Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, and other franchises crammed together. And even then, they were always the side games, the side tournaments. It was never really taken seriously as a competitive fighting game or community. Don't ask me why, because I liked King of Fighters, but it always was like third or fourth fiddle to the big dogs like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. And Tekken, because Tekken also became the big one at that time. So, now, will I play the new one? I'm interested in it, for sure. I'd like to see how it plays competitively. I've only seen a little bit of gameplay of it from some of the previews that they've shown. And as of right now, it's hard to really tell how it's going to play. If it has a lot of the modern mechanics that I don't like big comeback blowout mechanics or giant combos that do 90% damage or constant rush down without any way to stop it, I don't know if I'm going to want it. But we'll see. It's a new game. It's something to check out. Even if I just get it and I play it for a short time and I drop it, at least it's variety, right? So likely I will, just to give it a shot. Okay? Cool. All right, I received a $1 tip, and it's a troll, so I just ignore them. Cool. Alrighty. Would I consider getting rid of the borders to show more of the set? You mean like this? But now there's nothing to say that it's a level 1 podcast. Maybe we can find a trade-off. If you guys like the set so much now, and you prefer a borderless, setup, I'm sure we could arrange it. I'd have to get new podcast borders made. Keep in mind, all these podcast borders were made before all the tech upgrades. So, the camera didn't look that good. But now everything looks amazing, right? So I get it. I get what you're saying. What does the light switch on the left do? This one in the back corner? Can you even see it? How can you see it? I don't see it on camera.
I mean, we can see it. It's right there. It's on the wall. But he's referring to the other light switch from the other camera angle.
Wow. You got a good eye if you can see that. That's my closet light switch. It just turns on the lights in the closet, so you can see in there. That's all. What's up, Lucky Gremlin? How you doing? Let's see. Someone had asked a question I wanted to answer on Kick, and I missed it. Let me scroll up. Where was it? Where the hell did it go?
Who fucking
cares? Well, one person said, God damn it, it keeps scrolling off the screen. It's pissing me off. Kick, I don't like Kick chat, because it's hard to go back up. Oh, why not play Fightcade? Because you like old fighters, but you never play them. Because Fightcade, you might not realize this, it has no security whatsoever to protect your IP address. Not to say that just going into Fightcade, you can find someone's IP address, but you can easily just use a third-party IP sniffer program, which are insanely easy to get and use, and you can get someone's IP address that you're playing. So
that is true of any peer-to-peer fighting game. Like, anytime Phil boots up Street Fighter 6, that very same issue can happen. So this excuse doesn't really hold much weight. There's not, like, that exact same scenario is possible when Phil plays Street Fighter 6.
So anyone can just look for me, find my account, play me one game, have my IP, and immediately just fucking post it all over the internet, and then I'm gonna get DDoS attacked constantly. Yeah, that's why. If they would put in protections to stop that, we'd be okay. But they haven't. They put in no protections whatsoever to stop people from getting your IP address. So it sucks. By the way, is the autofocus working? It is, right? Yes, it is. It's my eyes. My eyes are a little blurry today. I don't know why. But I was like, this is sharp, right? Yeah, that's in focus. Yeah, okay, sorry. My eyes that are playing tricks on me. Like, is it out of focus? No, it's fine. It's focused fine. This is funny. Can't I use a VPN to protect my IP? Yes, but that undermines the fact of playing online. When you have a VPN, you're routing all your internet traffic through a third-party, computer or somewhere in another country. It adds insane amounts of lag. How are you gonna play
No, it doesn't. This has been debunked, Phil.
Games online when you're adding insane lag to use a VPN to hide your IP? You might as well just fucking play yourself.
You did play yourself on May the 1st, 2016.
So there you go. Okay. No, fighting game community players don't have that issue because they're not me. No one in the FGC has an insane group of stalker losers on the internet who want to ruin their lives and harass them constantly. Don't you get it? Do you think Justin Wong has a giant group of haters who literally try to find every piece of information about his life and post it on the internet and slander him constantly and get all his information and have people fucking calling his phones and posting up his address and registering him for everything under the planet and constantly trying to get his internet turned off and get his fucking power turned off? No. Justin Wong doesn't have that. I do. So
Justin Wong's not an arsehole. He's quite a wholesome person. It's funny that, isn't it? It's funny how when people are not arseholes, they don't tend to have bad things happen to them, Phil. Have you considered stop being an arsehole? Have you thought about just not being an arsehole, Phil? It might go a long way for you.
I have to live in reality for me, and reality for me is different from everyone else. So I can't do the same things everyone else does. You know, why do you think in the over decade that I've had Patreon, I have not once done a private thing on Patreon at all? Because I can't. My trolls, day one when I started using Patreon, my troll said, we'll just join your Patreon, take your private content, and just legally rip it and put it all over the internet, therefore making your Patreon completely worthless. That's what they told me they would do. So I've never been able to make private content because they would just steal it and break the law. They don't care. They've outright said it. We'll just break the law.
Remember, he ignores the trolls, he ignores the detractors. It's all white noise. It doesn't bother him whatsoever. He doesn't care about detractors and whatever. Remember, he doesn't even acknowledge what they're doing. You know, he doesn't even think about them.
We don't care. So all the things everyone else is allowed to do, I can't. You know, and I gotta live with that reality, and I gotta be careful because if I let it slip, if I get lazy and I get lax, then they do shit to fuck with me and my family. So that's why I can't do the same things as everyone else. Listen, I was ready to play Fightcade last year. I was dead set. I had a stream plan, and then I found out that day, oh no, you can't do it. Your IP can easily be sniffed out. I'm like, well,
I really hope one of his fucking dentheads in his own chat tell him that Street Fighter 6 has got the exact same potential issues as Fightcade has. Like, there's nothing stopping people. There is absolutely nothing stopping people doing this to him in Street Fighter 6. The concerns he has, the excuses he has for not playing Fightcade is those exact same issues exist in Street Fighter 6. People could very easily do that to him. In fact, people have done it to him. I know people who have actually fucking proven this to Phil and sent an email to Phil saying, look, I played during Street Fighter 6 and look what I was able to get. They have proven this to Phil knows this. Phil is aware of what he's saying here. I have heard from a detractor who played him in Street Fighter 6 who said he sent Phil an email showing how easy it was to get your IP playing Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I wasn't going to name names, but Prophet was a bastard that it. I was going to keep you anonymous, you know, but fine. If you're going to fucking fess up, take them, fine. And you emailed Phil explaining that the exact same issues and concerns he's got for Fightcade exist in Street Fighter 6, and you showed evidence to Phil of this. And as far as I'm aware, Phil didn't even respond back to you. So I guess either I didn't read it or he doesn't care and he just wants to see. Let's be honest here, if Phil plays Fightcade, he's going to get his arse kicked in. That's the real reason why he fucking avoids Fightcade. Because everyone is better than him on there. He would not be able to fucking survive and hang on there. Because all the best players play on Fightcade. And he would simply be out of his fucking depth. And his ego cannot handle that.
I can't do it then. What can you do?
By the way, I know it's dumb as fuck. I quite actually like the sip counter though. Like, if I time it right, I like the sip counter. It's growing on me.
Okay. All right. Well, so here's the deal, folks. Yesterday was a great day. We hit 2 goals. All right. And we hit 3 more. We're doing DSP Tries It. Chick-fil-A, which I'm excited for. Already we're a third of the way there, so thanks to those who've already supported the stream. Let's hit that goal on the stream, all right? So we can get it to 78. Now, my hope is to have it hit by Wednesday, so that way we could do DSP Tries It during Wednesdays after that first stream. Remember that tomorrow we're doing Smart Guys. The Smart Guys does not count towards the goal. It's its own thing between myself and Ashton. So we keep that separate. It's not a tally towards my own rewards and stuff because it's basically both of us working together, right? So let's talk quickly about yesterday. Let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week, and then we can just basically chill until we want to start with Dark Souls, okay? So, yesterday, first stream was me bitching about this old camera not working anymore because Windows bricked it with a Windows update, okay, which was really annoying, admittedly. About Jasper Kitty's back in here, by the way. And so I was very annoyed by that, and I vented about it on the show. And then we played, I almost said Dark Souls. Then we played Black Ops 6. And the good news is, with Black Ops 6, we made great progress. First, we did the daily challenges, which was a marksman rifle. Then we used the Grakova handgun, and we maxed it. By maxing the Grakova handgun, it allows you to go akimbo. So we unlocked the akimbo Grakovas. We unlocked the double lasers, the freaking rapid fire, everything, the best loadout for the Grakovas. And I'm like, this is excellent. Now we're going to go ham. We're going to go crazy. And for the last half hour, I go to use them, and my internet F's up. My internet would not stop having problems. By the way, you can now see Jasper Kitty opening the closet door and sneaking in. You've never been able to see that before. He does this all the time. He opens the closet door by himself and he crawls in there, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, we couldn't play with the akimbo handguns. I tried, and my internet kept crapping out for the last half hour. And it's funny because some people are like, oh, you're getting DDoS attacked. I'm like, it's not a DDoS attack. If you think it's a DDoS attack, you don't understand how DDoS attacks work. When a DDoS attack happens, okay, someone is hitting your modem with so many packets of data. Your modem essentially hits a bottleneck, and it kicks it off the internet. It totally kicks you off of your ISP. And then your whole modem has to restart, reconnect fresh, and then you can get back on the internet. DDoS attacks don't just cause noise in the line, you know? So it definitely wasn't a DDoS attack. It was just problems with my internet at the time yesterday afternoon. So it sucked because we spent 2.5 hours unlocking the Akimbo Grakovas. We go to use them, and then the internet cocks out. So we couldn't really use them. So next time I play Black Ops 6 later this week, which I think is Wednesday night, we will be going crazy with the Grakovas, trying to kick ass. All right, I'm excited for that, obviously. I want to kick ass with the Grakovas now that we've put all that time into it. Okay?
Who fucking cares?
Cool. And like I said, we hit 2 goals, so we got to 77 out of 80. Last night, originally I had planned, we were going to do an Indies night where it was going to be Balatro.
The RGB is turned off automatically.
My wireless went out again. It was going to be Balatro.
Great setup, guys.
The late stream, and what we were going to do is we were going to play Balatro for the first hour, and then if we got bored with Balatro, we were going to switch over to the coin game, okay? But something happened. As you know, I told you my camera had stopped working. And because, now it's telling me I can't connect to my own wireless network. Can't connect to your own wireless network.
Such a professional setup, guys. I'm so glad he fucking stress tested us and worked out all the kinks before he went live, like most content creators would fucking do. People are literally begging for otters. All right, fine. Let's just take a wee breather, okay? Let's just enjoy the music and enjoy the. Oh, I was gonna say enjoy the otters, but they all fucked off screen. Get back here, you hairy wet bastards. We need you. There you go.
Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix.
On yourself, you wee otter. You claim every single fucking. Well, it's not like toys. It's like boys or whatever. What the fuck are they? He's got them all anyway. They're all fucking. They all belong to that otter right there. No one else can have them. Belongs to because it's that one single otter. Alright, that's enough of an otter break. Let's resume Phil's talks as a. We managed to detox for a little bit there, but now let's get back. Let's get back to the toxic one.
Right, whatever you fucking say. So I'm gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to have no background RGBs because it won't work right now.
Oh no!
I have to turn them on in a little bit once the network decides to start working again. Yeah, it is. I don't know. Don't ask me why. My wireless signal is perfectly fine. So I don't know if it's the wireless adapter in the PC that's the problem, which it could be, even though it has 2 big antennas coming out of it. Maybe the wireless adapter in my streaming and gaming PC is garbage. I don't know. It's not.
So, Steve, did you see the most recent thumbnail style thing we've got for the... So, here's the latest thing we got of the thumbnails. Have you ever been curious to see Phil Burnell's hand, the back of his hand up close? Now you can. So let's look at the hairy digits. Look at the hairy digits there. Look at the chewed fingernails.
Let me be clear. Now, I'm not a political
Yeah, look at those chewed fucking fingernails right there.
that I had stuff stolen straight out from under me. See? So finally, the end of the shopping.
Jesus, people do not like what they see.
But now I'm gonna forget about it.
I do apologise. Let me just make sure there's nothing horrific in our Discord. Thankfully not. Nobody has been able to do anything with us yet. I'd be impressed if they could do something creative with it.
My router. I bought a brand new router that works amazing. So it's not the router. It's probably the fucking PC is a piece of garbage. You know, the motherboard probably has crappy default stuff on it that won't connect. You know, to the wireless all the time. Yeah, in fact, the network is not even listed right now. It's gone. So I have to wait a little bit. I'll wait a little bit and I'll see if in like 5-10 minutes.
It sounds kind of weird to say this, but Phil's, when his RGB stopped working, it just shows you how fucking boring his setup is. Like, he actually relies a lot on RGBs to make that room look actually slightly more interesting. Without the RGBs, it's like the RGBs are doing a lot of the heavy lifting. That's clear now.
If in like 5-10 minutes, if it'll show back up as a possible network to connect to, because it's just absolutely stupid and silly that the network disappears like that. Anyway. Close the door now. Anyway, so last night, my new webcam arrived. So I said, let's set this up to do the dual angles that we now have. Okay, so that's why we didn't have any gameplay last night. For 2.5 hours, I was setting up this dual webcam setup, and it was tricky because I had to use certain USB ports on my computer to get the webcams to work, and I had to run the wires. We were trying different things because I wanted to get this webcam set up to be my face cam for gameplay. I wanted this to be what would show up when I was gaming. And I thought, oh, if I do the AI removal tool and everything, it'll work. It didn't work. We tried everything. We tried for like 2 hours, and every possible thing that we tried to do, it just wouldn't work. It did not work properly. It looked fuzzy. First of all, either the AI tool wouldn't work right, so it looked blurry and horrible, or if we got the AI tool to work better, I looked terrible. It was like tons of noise because of the digital zoom of the camera. So no matter what we tried, it looked crappy. And so we're gonna have 2 camera angles, which is cool, but at the same time, you know, you wish that you could have used what I wanted originally for, and I can't. So it is what it is. Now again, people have had different solutions. Some people have said, buy an actual real camera with optical zoom. Buy like a high-end Sony camera with optical zoom and use that as your webcam. And the thing is, I could. Like, I literally could, okay? I could do that. If I wanted to spend like anywhere from $500 to $1,000, okay, on
his audience are not worth that, basically. What he's saying here, that he's not willing to spend that sort of money to make the experience better for his audience. Who's for the webcam stuff? Who's it for the benefit of? Audience, you know, so we can fucking see the content creator better. You know what I mean? But he's not willing to invest that. He's going to spend $200 3 times on 3 different webcams, but spending a singular $500 to $1,000 on a better webcam, don't be absurd.
a webcam. I could do that. It wouldn't really be a webcam. It would be a real camera, basically. And I'm sure that it would be much better quality. I'm sure that it would work. I'm sure I could get it to work with, you know, BS or whatever it is. But I feel like that's kind of an exorbitant expense, especially with the amount of money that I've already spent with this setup. I feel like I shouldn't be dropping another $1,000 on a camera just to get a good face cam for gameplay when the face cam we have is fine. It's just a little weird because it's a side profile, but it still looks great. I just don't see the point in dropping an insane amount of money for a small upgrade. Like, no exaggeration. All this stuff you see, all these RGBs and everything, didn't even cost me that much money. Okay, just to be honest, like
Phil, this might not be a good thing to do. I'm just saying, you have been bragging for like the last several weeks about how much you've invested in your business, and now you're about to fucking turn around and fucking say, actually, this didn't cost much at all. I spent like bare minimum on this. I spent the bare minimum. I got all this extra money. I got like 40,000 plus extra $1,000 more than usual, and I didn't really invest that much into the business again. I kept most of that. It's like I done the bare minimum upgrades, pretending I fucking did something more.
the computer did. That was the giant expense, was the computer, okay? And then, you know, the accessories and things, but all in all, it wasn't that much. The camera itself would probably cost more than most of the stuff that I got in here, okay? So I don't want to spend that much money on a DSLR or a freaking, you know, camera with awesome optical zoom. I just don't see the point. Maybe eventually I will. Maybe in 2025, that's a goal for me, is that eventually, you know, I keep doing as well as I'm doing, and I do get a better camera, right? Maybe that could be a goal. By the way, did the autofocus still working? Again, I'm getting paranoid about the autofocus because the autofocus wasn't working with the previous camera, and I'm like, oh, is it getting blurry? But no, it looks good. It looks sharp, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like, that's the thing, is like, maybe this year that's an upgrade I can work on, but it's not anything immediate that I'm worried about. I want to drop a ton of money on or anything like that. But anyway, that was all last night. That's what we did, okay? It was a big tech stream. We worked on it, and we got the camera working, so I'm happy that it works. I'm happy we have the wide angle. You guys will be able to see Jasper when he's in the office running around doing stuff, which is great. Also, some other ideas we had last night, okay? DSP Tries It. At least when I'm doing DSP Tries It, yes, I could show you here on the straight cam, the food and eating, but then I could go wide shot, I could show you unpacking it. Here's what it is. I could lay it out on the table here, maybe take this stuff off and lay it on the table to show you everything for DSP Tries It, because I have a wide angle now. That's kind of cool. Also, unboxings. Like, for example, when the Switch 2 comes out, I could do a live unboxing and show you, here's the box, here it is coming out. Then I could go over here and show you the close-up, right? That would be cool. Or another idea that we had, that I think would work really well, Legos. Remember I said we could do Lego nights? And I have a Lego set that I bought that we just haven't gotten around to yet. So we can have a Lego night where we hang out and I sit here and I build the Legos here, and then I could go up here and show you up close up, and I could go back. We cut between the two, and I think that would work well. Okay? So it's not like there's no use for it. It's just the use is going to be different than what was originally planned. I think this is going to be nice. Also, let's be honest, if I do something awesome in a game, I beat a tough boss, I could dance, I could do a victory dance, right? I get excited, I could jump off. I finally did it. You see? So it's pretty cool. I do like having a studio like this where now we have multiple angles and options and things. It's pretty neat, honestly. Okay, is there a way of moving the camera closer? No, there's no way to move the camera physically closer. What I could do is digital zoom, but then it makes the shot look terrible. It makes it look completely full of noise, meaning you'll see pixels and everything going crazy on it. So it is what it is, okay? Now, also, some people have, like you just said earlier, what about putting arms and things with camera on it? It's not possible right now. It would block my shot, okay? It would block my view of the TV unless I redo everything and I start using a gaming monitor and everything. It's never gonna work. But, you know, these are all things for the future. Right now, we're good. We got high-end gaming PC, great capture streaming PC, great visuals with multiple webcam shots, great microphone with good audio now, great controls where I can play on PC with keyboard and mouse, and it's amazing the level of quality that I'm doing. Or, you know, we could play with pad if I so choose. Like, I have all the options, right? That's the good thing. All the options are now possible. And that's a great thing. So, moving forward this year, you know, what's the one thing we need right now? Let's think about this. I got fancy visuals, I got great graphics, I got awesome quality of streams and video. Man, what do we need right now? There's something
A better content creator, perhaps?
missing that I feel like would be critical to improve my content. Oh yeah, good new games. That would be nice if there were some good new video games to play. And I'm wondering where they are, because when you look at the game release schedule, you scratch your head like, where are the games? I don't even know what's going on this year so far. Want to know what the biggest game is so far? Dynasty Warriors Origins. It's just fucking Dynasty Warriors again with better graphics. That's the game everyone's talking about because no games are coming out. What is going on? So, it's backlog summer, that's for sure. Yeah, it's backlog summer in January when, you know, typically now, January, February, the last few years, we've had a ton of games coming out, and now we got like nothing. Like, what is happening? It's actually quite odd that we have so little going on in gaming right now, to be frank. It's bizarre that this year is so slow so far. So here's the thing. Once new games, big hot new games start coming out, the ones everyone wants to see, this setup is going to fucking pop. It's going to be awesome. It's going to do everything everyone wants. You're going to see the best graphics with these new games, great streams, great content. People are going to be excited, multiple camera angles, all kinds of shit, but we need games. You know, right now, what am I playing? A bunch of downtime stuff, right? Let's talk.
I just love how this epitomizes Phil Burnell's approach to fucking doing YouTube content. Most content creators, if they get fucking big and successful, it's primarily due to because of who they are as a content creator. Their personality is what fucking shines through. Whether a fucking, you know, whatever the fucking shtick is, you know what I mean? Whether they're funny as fuck or whether they're fucking dramatic, whether they fucking scream, whatever the fuck, you know. Most content creators are fucking make it as a successful content creator because their personalities and their personalities shine. Phil, though, has never saw YouTube like that. He got big on YouTube, not because of his fucking personality, essentially, but because he was usually the first person to upload particular content at a time. Because he was all about fucking being the first. He was never about being the best. He was about being first to the fucking punch. To get exclusive fucking day one views. And he's still got a fucking mindset and mentality. Well, it's not about being the fucking best. It's not about fucking letting him shine. You know what I mean? And the fucking content helping, enhancing, you know, and, you know, getting the best at him. He relies and leans so fucking heavily on the games to carry him to fucking to success these days. You know, it's like he has with that mentality of his, he's still I don't know what to call it, an evolution. He's not evolved or he's not grown up. I'm not sure I'm not sure which way to describe it, you know what I'm saying? Is it just failing to grow up, or is it failing to fucking evolve from that fucking mindset where he relies on the fucking games rather than thinking to himself, wait a second, I've got to fucking try and entertain people because of me? The best content creators can fucking take any game on the fucking planet, even the fucking most garbage games, and like make it fun for the audience because of them and who they are. But Phil, though, if you know, if his streams don't do well, it's the game's fault. How dare this game fail for me?
About the schedule. Today it's Dark Souls with mods. We're gonna head for the big four, and you guys will choose. I think what we'll do, I'll do a poll. Do you want me to go for Duke's Archives and Seed the Scaleless? Do you want me to go for Lost Izalith and Bed of Chaos? Do you want me to go down to the Tomb of Giants and fight Gravelord Nito? Or would you like me to go to New Londo and fight the Four Kings? We can literally do any of the four right now. So maybe I'll let you guys decide. I'll do a poll, and you guys will vote, and that'll determine what we actually do, you know, in order today. So that's the first stream. Later tonight, now here's the deal, folks. Later tonight, on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is the return, per your requests, of Marvel Rivals. I don't know where Jasper went. I thought he was in here. I guess he left again. Marvel Rivals returns tonight, okay? Now, I'm only bringing it back because Marvel Rivals have gotten such a surge of popularity in the last month. And you guys have been asking me, am I going to play it again? And I was like, I never wanted to not play it. I like Marvel Rivals. I think it's a great game. I was having tons of fun because it plays like Overwatch, but with Marvel characters, right? So, I'm down for Marvel Rivals. But I need you guys to show up for it. Because last time that I played it, all right, attendance was actually not that good at all. And engagement was terrible. No one was talking about the game besides maybe 2 different people. And support was awful. I think it was like a $30 stream or something crazy like that. So I'm not going to play games where people are going to say it's boring, not show up, and not support. So tonight is the big test. If people show up and engage in support, I'm all for it. By the way, I'll be playing on keyboard and mouse and with headphones that have surround sound. I'm going to use my headphones, just like I did with Call of Duty, to hear surround sound and get the best actual experience, hopefully playing well, all right? So I hope you'll show up. But if no one shows up, no one engages, and there's no support, there's only one thing that I have to say.
You blew it!
Because I'm only playing it again because you wanted it. I wanted to keep playing it, and you told me through your actions you didn't care. Well, I'm bringing it back for your request. But I'll tell you right now, you better show up because this is the last chance for the game. I'd rather do anything that people are going to want rather than something that a lot of people are vocal about but then won't show up and support. So please show up tonight because if
You blew it!
it's not going to be played again. All right? Okay. Cool. Now, tomorrow is Tuesday.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
Tuesday is Smart Guys, our wrestling commentary show. So there will be no podcast tomorrow morning. Instead, it'll be over on DSP Reacts, at DSP Reacts on YouTube, or on my Kick channel like usual. It's Smart Guys episode 3 with myself and Ashton, and we're going to be talking about AEW, okay? So I watched all of AEW Dynamite back on Wednesday night, and just so you know, I actually skimmed through AEW Collision from Saturday night to get an idea of what both shows were like. I am going to watch Monday Night Raw tonight as well and take notes on that. So this may be a super show where we're going to be not only covering AEW, but WWE as well, and it may be a much longer show. All right, like the show's running 2 to 2.5. This may be like a 3.5 hour show, just to forewarn everyone. It may be like really long because we have so much to talk about this week. All right. However, since we are covering so much, I hope you guys will show up and engage and again support the show. All right. Right now, we're trying to think of ways to motivate people to support the show. Like, what would be some goals and stuff that you guys would like? Last week it was cover AEW. We actually got an offer. And I don't know if this person is around today. A couple days ago, someone was on this show, tipped me a few bucks. I think it was like a $5 tip, and they said, would you consider watching, was it TJPW and Choka Pro? So I guess those are 2 Japanese wrestling leagues. And they said if you and Ashton would watch it and review some of it for the show, they would drop a 100 sub bomb. Well, I talked to Ash, and he's like, hell yeah, let's do it. If this person actually shows up on Tuesday and drops a 100 sub bomb, let's watch it and review it next week. I'm down for that too. That's 100% sounds good to me. It'll give some exposure to me for wrestling that I've never seen before, and I'll get to understand wrestling as a whole lot better. All right. So let's see if it happens. If this person, I don't know where they are because I haven't seen them in a couple days, but if they show up tomorrow for Smart Guys and they drop that 100 bomb, it looks like we're watching some Japanese wrestling for next week. Okay. Anyway, Smart Guys should be great. I'm looking forward to it. I actually got a little bit of a difference of the set this week. You'll see what I mean. So that'll be tomorrow's daytime stream. And then tomorrow night on the late stream, it's Street Fighter 6 returning. And I'm going to use more E Honda. Because number 1, I did really well with E Honda on Friday Night Fights. And number 2, someone contacted me and they were like, dude, you totally missed all of Honda's buffs. Like, he got buffed, and his chop is super good now. And you always use the chop during a combo, and you haven't used it once. The chop is so much better than using back fierce kick or standing medium punch. It's a much better normal for combos now, and you should be using it every single time. And I was like, I didn't know that. I would have been using it the whole time if I had known that. So I might go crazy with Honda. If the chop is good, I might be chopping the shit out of everyone on Tuesday night, okay? Then on Wednesday, the day stream, I want to actually start playing Dino Crisis on the PlayStation 5 Pro. So yeah, I'm not going to boot up my PS5 Pro for the first time in a while. And we're going to do an actual playthrough of Dino.
It's kind of funny he mentions like the fucking Japanese wrestling stuff. It's like, I was like scrolling, I seen the wee video earlier on. Has anyone ever, so any wrestling fans out there, you've heard of Sabu, haven't you? Fucking genocidal, homicidal maniac guy, you know. He blew up in ECW, you know what I mean, and that kind of stage. I saw footage of him, I think it was in Japan, I wasn't sure. But it's like early 90s Sabu. The guy, I know the guy was fucking mentally deranged to begin with, but some of the fucking shit he done in the early 90s is like, holy fucking shit. This is before ECW. Before he was even ECW. He's like doing like there's like the rings on fire and there's barbed wire on top of that, and he's like literally, he's got barbed wire. He's like hanging from barbed wire around his neck, both sides, practically choking the fucking dead. I was like, what the fuck? He's a lunatic. He's a fucking lunatic, man. But yeah, I mean, it was fascinating. He's always been a very. He's not just obviously. I know when people think of things like, you know, like, oh, Sabu, he just does like he's like an extreme version of Mick Foley, where, you know what I mean, he's an extremely athletic and good wrestler, you know what I mean. Some of the things he can do as well, leaping in the top rope, performing these fucking moves, you know what I mean. He's incredibly talented when it comes to like executing these fucking moves and keeping his balance. He's fantastic, an incredible athlete as well. But it's just the fucking things you put yourselves through. I'm not sure what it was called exactly, the promotion or whatever, but I just seen these like clips and I was like, what the hell am I watching? Yeah, Sabu's a fucking maniac. I just seen that earlier on, I thought, holy shit, I've never seen this before. Like, obviously I've heard of Sabu, I've seen Sabu in ECW, but I didn't really see, I wasn't aware of his older stuff. That was just fucking nuts.
Crisis starting this Wednesday. You know, we did the intro during the Christmas marathon, so all this will be is continuing from where the intro was.
Never heard of that wrestler, Dapper Dragon. Never heard of them, no.
And continuing on, and I'm excited for it. This is a game that we've been waiting years and years and years for. And finally it's going to happen. So hopefully you'll join me on Wednesday's day stream. Dino Crisis on PS5 Pro finally starting. Wednesday night will be more Black Ops 6 multiplayer, where I'm going to be using the dual.
He actually had to stop himself from saying, hopefully he'll show up.
Years and years for. So
listen here. He almost said, hopefully he'll show up, and he fucking recovered.
And finally it's going to happen. So hopefully you'll join me on Wednesday's day stream.
Hopefully he'll show up, and he backtracked. Hopefully he'll join me. Saying join me is a lot more friendly than saying hopefully he'll show the fuck up. Hopefully he'll join me for some Dino Crisis. Hopefully you'll show the fuck up.
Stream Dino Crisis on PS5 Pro finally starting. Wednesday night will be more Black Ops 6 multiplayer where I'm going to be using the dual Grakovas. Finally, the Akimbo Grakovas, okay? And then I'm off on Thursday. Thursday, I will not be here. It's a day that I'm spending with my wife. We have some appointments that we have to do, but we're also going to go and have some fun for the first time since early December. We're actually taking some extra time off to spend time with each other. So that's Thursday, but I'll be back on Friday. And Friday's day stream will either be Stalker 2 or more Dark Souls with mods. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. It's going to be one of those two. And then Friday night is Friday Night Fights, where likely I'll either play more Honda or maybe I'll return to Dalsum, okay? And that's the week. I'm off on Saturday, and then next week we start fresh again, okay? So
It's a shame that Kat and Phil are not able to have fun ever unless they've got a whole day off for it, you know? Like, it is impossible for the two of them to have any fun whatsoever if there's not a whole day off for Phil Burnell dedicated to fucking having fun. Can you imagine it? Like, can you imagine in between Phil's streams today, Kat suggests, hey honey, hey Phil, hey Philly Bun Bun, do you want to try having some fun? And Phil fucking turns to her, staring at a fucking 30 chins and goes, oh no honey, that's not possible. I haven't got fun scheduled on my calendar. In order for us to have fun, we'll need an entire day off so we can fucking make sure we properly assign what time of the fucking day we have the fun. We can't just have some impromptu fun in between my streams and din-dins. Don't be absurd, ya big beefy bitch. Now finish making dinner.
you might say, well, wait a minute, where's Dynasty Warriors? We don't have time for it right now. Right now I'm in the midst of too much going on anyway. All right, so you guys wanted Dino Crisis. I want Dino Crisis. I've been waiting for this for a long time. That's going to be the new thing that starts this week, okay? Hopefully that sounds good. All right.
As things stand for the bingo, by the way, we have 3 free spaces so far. Actually, we have 4. We have 4 free spaces as things stand. 2 for the snorts, 1 for the sips, and 1 for the begs. Remember, every 3 minutes and 20 seconds on that beg counter is a free space as well.
So that's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to discuss right now. I don't think so. So let's for the rest of the show, let's do some Q&A. Please tag me in chat, and we can do a little back and forth conversation. If you have any questions about anything going on, gaming, or anything else in life, or the setup, or anything, I'm down. All right, and please contribute, support the stream today. Like I said, we're already past the $50 point at $57, so we're a third of the way to the goal. Let's hit the goal on this very show. Let's hit the goal by the end of the podcast, so that way we don't have to worry about it for today, and we can just focus on Dark Souls. All right, cool. Illit says you're 10 videos away from 1,000 daily rap videos. Would you consider doing something special? Probably not. Just being honest. I don't number the daily raps. And when you do a show daily, it's very easy to surpass a number. For example, recently we got over 500 level 1 podcasts, but did you know that's not true? Did you know that I had more before, but they got deleted? Did you know that I had even more before that? So I've done thousands of podcasts. It's like, there's no way you're ever going to really have a milestone when you make content as long as I have, quite frankly. So. Since there's little to no new games, maybe I should go back to some of the games I missed last year. Maybe I will, Bobby, but right now we got to focus on what we're doing. We got Dark Souls, right? We got to figure out if we're going to continue with Stalker. I want to play Dino Crisis. So those are the 3 kind of day stream games, and then we're still doing Street Fighter, and we're still doing Black Ops 6, right? And then we're trying to do some chill stuff in between. So we're good. We have enough games. We don't need any new games right now. We just need to focus on the games I'm playing.
You literally said 10 minutes ago, where the hell are the new games? Like you were saying the only thing that's missing for what you need right now to make most of your content is having new games.
Let's see here. Perry says, watch you react to your June doc. You briefly mentioned you used to get drunk and call to a radio show. Would you talk about that at some point? Dude, I used to do so many stupid things back in the day. Like, I got drunk and I called into this show. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was Alpha Radio. And it was about Street Fighter, the Street Fighter community. And I would just basically be so pissed drunk that I would talk shit constantly. I would say things I don't even remember. Like, I would be on the show for 2 hours, and then the next day everyone would be like, dude, you were great on the show last night. I was like, I was on a show? Like, yeah, you called into Alpha Radio, and you were on it for like 2 hours. You were talking shit, and everyone was laughing. I was like, I don't remember.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
It was, see, here's the thing, like, honestly, I'm sure it was fine. It was funny, but it was embarrassing, because now I look back and I'm like, dude, I was in my 20s, and I was like blackout drunk, not remembering what I'd said and done, because I was an idiot. I was so irresponsible. And I know for a fact some people have said some of my appearances.
Oh, Phil said idiot, that helps.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I mean, because he mentioned it.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to look like you, dude. I mean, you're a fucking snitch. Everybody hates you. Who would want?
Oh.
Nobody
wants to look like a snitch.
Nobody
What the
fucking
fuck?
asking, dude. You're yes, getting shot down left and right. Nobody wants to look like you, and we don't give a fuck about you, motherfucker. Ain't nobody trying to look like you. Shit.
That's what I'm
So DSP, shut the fuck up.
All right, you notice Ben's respectful and you're not.
Shut the fuck up.
It's been 6
God
months.
damn, dude.
Yeah, big up to Jaha, the big beefy bastard himself. Big up to Jaha. Putting the fear of God into Phil Burnell. during his time in the FGC.
What I'd said and done because I was an idiot. I was so irresponsible. And I know for a fact some people have said some of my appearances were bad. Like there was the one show where Triforce Game Master, yes, he actually legally changed his name to be that, basically showed up on the show. And what a lot of people don't realize is he was a really bad guy in the Street Fighter community who was out to exploit kids for money. So I hated his guts, okay? And I destroyed him on the show. I basically just fucking made fun of him constantly for like an hour and a half where I just wouldn't let up. Like I just...
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Ripped him a new butthole over and over. And a lot of people are like, oh, it was really mean. It actually was really mean. Like I look back on it now and I'm like, yeah, it was really fucked up, like how I behaved. At the same time, the guy was a complete scumbag. And he really
And you're not?
was trying to rip off kids and steal money from them.
I mean, look who's fucking talking. Look who the fuck is talking, Phil. It's no fucking coincidence that the majority of your hardcore fucking fan base started fucking being fans of yours when they were fucking gullible, exploitable fucking children, and you admit to the internet that you intentionally had your commentary done in a way to try and lure and attract a younger teenage audience with your over-sexualized commentary. Look who's fucking talking. It's fine for you to fucking prey on children and fucking... Jesus Christ, Phil. One rule for thee, another for we.
How I behaved. At the same time, the guy was a complete scumbag. And he really was trying to rip off kids and steal money from them. But, you know, how do you exploit kids for money? So basically, Triforce Game Master had absolutely no skill in fighting games.
Hold on a second. Potential drama happening in Phil's chat. Hoggy Bottom saying, how was Super Chat a question trolling? I've given about $30 in the past month via Super Chats and all of a sudden I'm considered a troll. Wow. Did this person say anything beforehand or would it leaned? Is there going to be a goal to turn off your RGB lights? Also kind of sorry about the sock situation. Have you thought of going to Goodwill for clothes? So Foggy Bottom, who has been quite, you know, recently, like, that's not a troll question. Oh, is Phil going to, like, is Phil going to lose a mini wheel because he's so toxic towards him? Who knows? We might get a situation where Phil loses a mini wheel. I don't know, let's just see, let's fucking... Yeah, I just seen that in the fucking chat and Phil's chat. I was like, oh shit, here we fucking go.
But, you know, how do you exploit kids for money? So basically, Triforce Game Master had absolutely no skill in fighting games and no knowledge of fighting games whatsoever.
Did it remind you of anyone?
He created a fighting game team, okay, recruited people to it. It was called Empire Arcadia. He recruited Justin Wong and Sanford Kelly and basically said, well, when you win tournaments, you give me all the money and I'll arrange for your trips. I'll arrange for this, I'll arrange for that, I'll arrange for this. So he was taking all of their money, okay, and then saying he would handle the business, but he was keeping a lot of it. You know, and so they really didn't have control over their situations. They were kind of like a hostage of this guy. And years later, it came out that he was doing this. And a lot of these kids, you know, they were young teenagers or maybe people in their early 20s who didn't really understand money and all that. And they were basically being really...
Look who's talking, Mr. Bankruptcy.
...really exploited by this guy. And he was making a pretty penny by doing this. And the thing is, people who are not in that bubble saw it and knew this guy was a scumbag. And we all hated his guts.
But put it this way. Phil saw what he was fucking doing and was jealous. This is not Phil fucking trying to take the moral fucking high ground. No. This is Phil Burnell being ultra fucking jealous because he too tried to fucking do his own fucking thing several fucking times to fucking compete with other fucking people. But in the canon fucking brothers will try to do their own fucking thing. Phil tried to set up his own tournament. And it fucking failed and it fucking flopped. He tried to fucking set up his own shit all the fucking time to compete with people because he was fucking envious of how fucking popular the others were fucking being and setting these fucking things up. Like, fuck off, Phil. You are talking not in some sort of fucking moral authority position. You are talking here. This is pure spiteful jealousy. There's nothing more than just pure jealousy seething from your fucking piggy pores. It's just that is all it is here.
But like no one could really stop it. If these people were agreeing to be part of his team, they're going to be exploited. And it was just dumb as fuck, you know? And then later on, all those people quit and the whole team fell apart when he was finally exposed, so... Anyway, so I destroyed him on the show. But I mean, that's just one example. There was other times where I was just, you know, being very, very belligerent and stupid, like saying dumb shit because I was drunk. So I don't know if I would want to go back. I mean, the past is the past. You're talking about a show from 25 years ago.
The past is the past, says a person with a fucking throwback channel.
Yeah, I really don't care to relive. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see here. What is going on? I'm having problems with my touchpad. Ever since the Windows update, my touchpad barely works.
So the Windows update bricked your webcam and your touchpad?
Alright, yeah, it's just a troll moron, so I'm going to ignore them. Yeah, it's so weird. My touchpad now, it doesn't work well anymore, which sucks, because I don't want to have to use a mouse with this laptop, so I don't know what's going on.
What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome.
I have no idea how I'm spending Valentine's Day as of yet. It's about a month away, and more than likely, sadly, my wife probably has to work. So I'm sure my wife and I will probably try to have a day for ourselves to spend together around that time if we can.
What day is Valentine's Day? Hold on. Let me plan ahead here. Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year. I'm just planning ahead.
and do something then, but no idea. No fucking idea.
No, I know what date it's on. I was wondering what day it was, like what day of the week I landed on that. It's always February 14th. I'm not that daft.
The lean-in camera? Yeah, last night someone was like, can you go to this angle to ban someone? I was like, all right, let's do it. There's a lean-in ban right here. Here we go. And boom. I was simulating the ban. It wasn't a real ban. It was a simulated ban. So.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, it would be nice for us to go somewhere for Valentine's Day. I would love to. I would love to go to a nice restaurant and have a nice romantic day with my wife. But we got to see what happens with our lives, When you're an adult, things change. It's not like you have complete freedom over everything you do. For me, it's not really...
I mean, it's funny you say that, Phil, because, for my good lady's birthday recently, so I was able to... We went to a nice... We managed to get a nice wee getaway. We went to a hotel. That hotel had a nice restaurant. We managed to have a really nice meal together, It was a fucking delicious meal. It knocked us it was so good, it was fine dining, you know what I mean? And then it was actually her birthday later on in the week. I made her steak. She usually doesn't trust me to make steak because she really likes steak, and I'm not good at making it, but she actually trusted me to make steak. Apparently I did a good job. I'm not sure if she just fucking said that to fucking be nice to me or whatever, but yeah, apparently I did. But that's what I'm saying though. Phil, you don't even try. When's the last time you think Phil made Cat a meal? Riddle me that. Well, during these days off that Phil Burnell has, whatever, when do you think Phil Burnell's ever fucking thought to himself, maybe I can fucking make a meal for Cat for once? Never. Again, what's he gonna fucking make her, fucking cheese and egg on toast or something?
really even work anymore. I could take time off whenever I want to, and I've told my wife I'll take a day off whenever we need to. It's more things with her work and how she's doing, with all kinds of stuff. I've told you.
Oh, so it's her fault. Fantastic.
Things aren't perfect. We got things going on with health and stress and other shit. And, got to make sure that everything's fine. So,
is it your health or her health? Is it your stress or her stress? Please elaborate, Phil.
Gotta see. I'll figure. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll do something. Alex says, I hate the new angle. Looks like you're actually working. So wait, so from this angle, I look like a bum. I just look like a rube. I'm just sitting here and I'm fucking around. But from this angle, now I look super professional because I'm surrounded by equipment in a room with multiple cameras, lighting and angles, and it looks like I got something going, right? In fact, check this out. You ready for this? Not only do I have this set up for the podcast, you ready? Want to see what I did? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for DSP News, right here from the DSP News Desk, Renton, Washington. Lovely day, and let's talk about what's going on. President Trump has been inaugurated. Elon Musk got completely naked on a stage and started doing the monkey dance, and everyone was like, what the fuck is going on? Because he's a weirdo. So there you go. We can do that. I can do that. I can cut to the different scene. Yes, I can. I've set it up so I can basically do that. All my scenes, even Phil's day off, I have all programmed here now. I have all. Also, I have this. DSP draws it. There you go.
Who fucking cares?
Am I worried about having a midlife crisis? Well, if you think...
Been there, done that. He has had his... Him dating Liana was his midlife crisis. Now, I don't know. Some people might disagree with that. Some people might disagree with that. But I'm of the opinion that Phil Burnell hooking up with Liana was absolutely his midlife crisis. Steve Ed says he's still having it. Is this perhaps the longest midlife crisis in recorded history? It's been going on for what, 13 years or something? The longest, most drawn-out midlife crisis in history.
That me spending money that I've earned now to improve my business setup, which I've wanted to do for 11 years and never could afford to do. If you think that...
Wait. The question was... What was the question here again?
Am I worried about having a midlife crisis?
That was the question. That was a simple question. Are you worried about having a midlife crisis? And this is how it answers.
Well, if you think that me spending money that I've earned now to improve my business setup, which I've wanted to do for 11 years and never could afford to do, if you think that's a midlife crisis, I mean, I guess you could call it that. I didn't buy a Ferrari, and I'm not driving down the road trying to get a hot young girlfriend. You know, I'm not trying to...
Again...
go out and go on a Vegas trip, spending all my money on gambling. I'm sitting here improving...
Oh, shots fired at Casino. Phil finally razzed them.
...my work, so that every day I can put out better content for you. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to call that a midlife crisis if you have a brain in your head, but, you know, a lot of people don't have brains. They're stupid idiots, so...
So, the question was simply, are you worried about having a midlife crisis? And Phil seemed to fucking somehow imply, you know, how did he fucking turn that into a victim segment where it's like, oh, are you implying that I'm having one?
More power to you, I guess. I don't know what else to say.
Jesus, I mean, it's something... I mean, I don't know, like for the older people, for the older bingo enjoyers in the chat, have you guys had a midlife crisis? And if so, what was it?
Like a certain lawyer, you know, Perry? I have no idea what you're referencing. However, Jasper Kitty's back in here. I'm doing some pets right now. See? The Jasper Cam. Jasper Kitty some pets while we're on the show here.
I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
I
love my life.
Burger.
You always want so much attention. Jasper Kitty always wants attention.
Look who's talking.
Cypress says a midlife improvement is the better term. Well, there you go. I'm in the middle of my life, but I finally got a level of success where I can improve things. I think that's a positive, is it not?
Who fucking cares?
Please put my feet away. This is how I normally stream. Is it really that bothering to everyone? Here's the truth. If you guys are bothered by it and you want me to wear socks, I gotta buy more socks because I don't have enough socks. I really don't. I don't have enough socks to stream with socks on all day. I don't.
Kitty, what? Oh boy. Hold on. Wait. Are we really getting a fucking bigment for fucking socks? Hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Bothered by it and you want me to wear socks, I gotta buy more socks because I don't have enough socks. I really don't. I don't have enough socks to stream with socks on all day. I don't. I don't have enough pairs of socks. I'm gonna have to buy new socks. But I'm definitely not gonna wear slippers. That would make my feet sweat. That'd be gross.
I'm wearing slippers right now. I'm super fucking comfortable. Look, I was at work all day, alright? I was up super early, got myself into Glasgow super early, got into work. You know, done a full day of work. I got home. And I just like, finally I'm home, enjoyed a wee bit of dinner or whatever, and then I got comfified. I got my fucking jammies on, I got my slippers on, I got my dress. I'm fucking super fucking cozy right now. I'm as sound as a fucking pound. Went to Glasgow and you didn't get stabbed? Jeez, I mean, it was during the day, you know. But I hate Glasgow at night. Glasgow at night is a fucking... I can't fucking stand it. Look, I love Glasgow, right? Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy Glasgow. The people ruin it sometimes though. And especially at night. Other than that, I love Glasgow.
Streaming cowboy boots, there you go. Cowboy boots. My feet are intimidating. My feet are huge and disgusting. They are. I've told you many times, my feet are giant, hairy hobbit feet. I'm not exaggerating. I don't know why my feet are so huge and hobbit-like, but they are. They're just giant. They're like big flopping flippers, like you're gonna go scuba diving, you put on flippers. That's basically what they are. They're like big clown shoes that flop around. I don't know. It's very disturbing. Jasper is a tabby cat, John. He's not a calico. He's a tabby cat. Barefoot in winter, what do you have your thermostat set at? HMS in Dreadnought, you must not have ever been inside of a room full of electronics. This room right now has 2 high-end PCs, 1, 2, 3, 4 TV/monitors, 1 lighting system there, a ton of RGB lights behind me, a screen right here, a lamp right here, you know, laptops, keyboard. There's so many electronics running. Oh, 2 battery backups as well. There's so many electronics in this room running that the ambient temperature of the room goes up about 15 degrees, okay? If I were to close the door and I don't have the window open, it's stuffy as hell in here. Like, it's really bad, the air quality. So that's what happens when you're in a room that's just full of electronics, okay? It's not cold in here at all. I don't have the heat pumped up. In fact, the heat doesn't even work in this room. The way they designed the house, they effed it up. This room, the heat and air never really comes out of the vent. But...
So just to stop him fucking being a boring prick for a second, we are 4 away from a full house as things stand. We have 4 free spaces currently, and we're 4 away from a full house. Just to let you guys know. Remember, 100 likes on bingo is free spaces. Hint, hint, motherfuckers.
It's always warm. Even right now, I have my window all the way open. I do have blackout curtains, but I have my window all the way open so that I can get air circulation. I have my fan on the ceiling on max rotation right now to get air circulation, because if I didn't have that, it would actually be way too hot in here. Foggy Bottom did a $5 super chat. He says, is there a goal to turn off the RGBs? Sure. If we, there it is, right there. There's your goal. You did a $5 super chat and the RGBs went off. I swear to God, I didn't time that. It just happened. So that means my wireless disconnected again. I don't know what's up with the wireless because some days it'll go for like a week and never disconnect. And now today the wireless has disconnected 3 times during the podcast for some reason. Anyway, sure. If you want the RGBs off permanently, you just have to do a triple goal one day, $450, and I'll turn them off for the whole entire stream. How about that? How does that sound? That sounds like a fair trade-off, I think. Let's see if it'll reconnect. Yep. Stupid fucking thing. Unbelievable. And I just got to recycle it again. Here we go. And then he says, have you thought about going to Goodwill to get some socks? Oh, yes. I absolutely love getting socks that have been pre-worn. There's no way I could possibly afford socks. We all know that. I could buy high-end equipment like a new webcam, RGBs, microphones, boom arms, new PCs, but I just can't get socks, you know. No, it's just that I don't use them. If you don't use something, why would you have it? So if I only use socks literally once a week when I go out to go put on shoes and drive and do shopping and stuff, why would I have a lot of socks in my house, right?
And we're meant to be envious of this fucking hermit, by the way. We're meant to be envious of someone that fucking only leaves the house once a fucking week. He doesn't need to fucking have many socks because he only leaves the fucking house once a fucking week. Like, let me open my sock drawer right fucking now and count the fucking pairs of socks I've got. I've got 1, got 2, I got 3, I got 4, I got 5. Just 2 seconds, hang on, I'm counting my socks. 6, fucking, Jesus Christ, 7, there's one at the back. I have 8 pairs of socks currently in my fucking sock drawer. Why? Well, I am not fucking in my house, you know, 6 days a fucking week like some hermits are, you know. It's strange. I mean, it's very rare for me to not be out at some point every fucking day. Thus, I require socks. I do have more socks. It's just that some are in the wash, ready to get washed, you know. Yeah. But in my sock drawer of clean socks ready to fucking be worn is at least 8 pairs I've got. You can't play golf. I don't play golf. Mini golf is my game, but I can't fucking drive for shit.
So that's why I just don't have them around. But anyway, despite the fact that Foggy Bottom's super chat was trollish, I'll still give him.
How is it trollish? David Dragon says, I'm a fucking hermit. Let's not insult me. The point I'm trying to make is that Phil Burnell is trying to imply that we're fucking super envious and jealous of his lifestyle. While he fucking stays cooped up in his little snot fort 6 days a fucking week doing absolutely nothing of value whatsoever. Like, nah. To me, how the fuck is that something to fucking be envious of, personally? Although, I understand some people don't like being out and about. I understand that as well, you know what I mean? I understand that as well. Some people would rather just stay in. I understand that, okay? I'm not having to go at fucking hermits, I'm having to go at Phil because he's fucking trying to claim we're jealous of him while he fucking does nothing with his apparent success that he claims to have. Okay, so I'm not having to go at hermits, I'm having to go at Phil for trying to claim we're jealous of him in his life, even though he doesn't seem to have much of a fucking life.
Give him credit. Because they did do a legit super chat, and I appreciate that. Okay. Cool. Would I consider eating African food on GSP Tries It? We already looked it up, and there is none in my area. There was a Nigerian actual restaurant, and it closed, and there's another one, but it's way too far away for delivery, so not possible.
Never mind the ones that are fucking literally around the corner from you that's open, but there's not on DoorDash.
That's right, I spent all my money on tech, now I can't afford socks. That's correct.
This might sound like a very cruel joke, but Dapper Dragon saying Ethiopian food just sounds like a fucking oxymoron. Like, aren't they always fucking starving there? It seems like, I know that's a very bad joke, I know, but I seen the words Ethiopian food together, and my first thought was, isn't that an oxymoron?
The sock goal. If we raise $450 on stream today, I will order some socks off Amazon. I'll have them delivered for tomorrow, and I'll put them on stream. There we go. Tube socks. Here, does it really bother you so much? Should I go get some socks? I'll put on some socks. If it really bothers you guys, I'm just gonna have to get a bunch of socks out of the wash, and I'm gonna have to buy more because I'm legit not gonna have enough socks to last the week. I'm not even kidding.
Latte bastard.
Again, I don't have an aversion to socks. I used to wear them all the time when I was a kid. Just my feet feel more comfortable, you know, without socks on than with them on. I feel like putting them on actually makes them a little bit warmer, and I don't like.
That's Like, hold on a second. Hold on. This deserves... That's a comment of the day right there. That merits a pin. That comment gets pinned. That is a comment of the day right there. A man supported by socks has no socks. The irony. That's just... You've won bingo today, essentially.
Really warm feet. All right, people are demanding that I put on socks. All right, I'm gonna do it. Ready? I'm gonna go get socks. I'll be right back.
Warren! Warren deleted the... You bastard, Warren. Why? Warren! For God's sake. Warren deleted the fucking message. How are people fucking meant to read the pinned message if you're gonna fucking delete the fucking thing? Can I undelete the fucking message? Fuck, can I? For fuck's sake, Warren. Phil's actually fucking being shamed into wearing socks. For fuck's sake. Ben, here's an idea, Ben. Say it again, and I'll pin it again, since Warren fucking ruined the last one. Like, yeah. Repeat the joke and we'll still laugh at it, I promise. Meanwhile, Phil's waddling away to get socks. He's just waddling away. Oh, hold on. Wait. You guys need to see this. This is Phil's... Remember, this is his brilliant setup. Okay? Look how awkward this is.
All right, people are demanding that I put on socks. All right, I'm gonna do it. Ready? I'm gonna go get socks. I'll be right back.
Penguin walking his way out the room. Look how awkward that is. What the hell? He can't even walk out his room in a straight line. Is it crab penguin walking?
Very exciting.
Do we want to see this? Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, bloody hell. Hold on. Yeah, look at my socks, guys. Look at my super impressive socks. Oh, hell. Steve is trying to claim that Phil is intentionally holding in his gut.
Exciting.
You think Phil's breathing in here? You think so? You think he's breathing in?
This is very...
I don't think he's breathing in. I don't think so.
Exciting stuff. Let me tell you. You guys want me to put on socks. So first, let me show you. Here's the socks. You see them? See these socks? You very excited? Here we go.
Hold on. I need to get a full screen. Sorry, my bad. I was in a full screen. I need to get back to bingo mode.
Here we go. Look. A big stinky sock. I didn't even wash it. I don't wash my socks. I take them.
Jesus, hold on a second. Look, hold on. It's yellow at the bottom.
A big...
Please tell me that's part of the design of the sock. Please tell me this is the design of the sock at the bottom here. This is Phil's special sock. You're not allowed to wash this sock. He needs that sock. He really does. I'm going to give Phil a benefit of the doubt here and say it's part of his sock design.
I didn't even wash it.
I'm not sure. Hold on. There's a better angle here, I think. He just angles it around. Well, there, yeah, that's the design. Okay, that is a design. Okay, I thought for a second, I just thought he was a clarty bastard, and it's like he's just like wearing like. Methbear says that might be a gold toe brand. I love how back. So Methbear's like, that might be a gold toe brand, and Dapper Dragon's like, that's a wank sock. Team wank sock. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. What the. For God's sake. I got nothing.
I don't wash my socks. I take them off, I put them back in the drawer, and I put them on at a later date. I've never worn these before. I've never washed these before, excuse me, okay? So
I think he's being serious. I think he's actually being serious. Now let's listen to that again.
A big stinky sock. I didn't even wash it. I don't wash my socks. I take them off, I put them back in the drawer, and I put them on at a later date. I've never worn these before. I've never washed these before, excuse me, okay? So here we go. Now we go
You clatty bastard. You fucking clatty minging bastard. Like, he says that with, like, he almost fucking says that with pride.
All right, and I'm gonna put on socks. You ready for this? You guys gotta be very excited. You ready for this? Watch this. Wow, whoa. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Socks? Whoa. Now we're breaking the fourth wall. Now we're doing it. This is next generation content. You tell me another content creator that puts on socks during their podcast per the request of their viewing audience. You tell me another one, right? Here we go. Socks.
Prophet has never been more turned on than he has been right now. He loves a good foot stream.
Socks on. Now I can't disturb you anymore because I have socks. Look at these stylish socks. Look at this gold toe, by the way. Gold toe socks. We all know gold toe is the best kind, right?
Oh, Meth Bear was right. Meth Bear called it. That might be a gold toe brand. Meth Bear motherfucking called it. Meth Bear was right. He recognizes the brand. Jesus. Oh my god.
Right. There we go, gold toe. Very excited? Beautiful. All right. People are weird. But now I got socks on, so now you can't complain. Here you go.
We can and will complain.
Still better than the tech streams. It's debatable. Right now, I've made just about as much as I made on the tech stream last night. Last night I made about $60. We're at about 60. So, an anonymous gifter just gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you so much, whoever that anonymous gifter is. That counts for a $5. Now we're up to $67 in tips, contributions, excuse me. Thank you so much, guys. We're almost to the halfway point. Let's get it to the halfway. Who's going to get us over the $75 mark so we're halfway to our goal? Super Bonchan says, please take off the socks. They're too distracting. Well, Super Bonchan, perhaps if you drop the sub, I would take the socks off. How about that? How about whoever gets us to $75, all right, I'll take the socks off. There we go.
Bruh.
Let's just make clear what Phil is saying here. Phil is telling his audience that if he gets a certain amount of money, he will take off his clothes. He has become the very thing he claims to have fucking hated on Twitch all his fucking time. He has become a titty streamer who is going to declothe himself if he gets contributions.
Amazing. Foggy Bottom did a $5.19 super chat. How is super chatting a question trolling? I gave about $30 in the past month via super chats. All of a sudden, I'm considered a troll. Wow. It's the nature of your question. Your first question was, let me find it. What's the goal to turn off the RGBs? Well, why would you want me to turn them off unless you're a troll who thinks that they suck? This is all the trolls say, because everything I do sucks, right? And then...
Look, Phil, people are allowed to fucking not like RGBs. Like, that is... Oh my god. Like, oh, you don't like something in my content? You must be a troll! You must be some mentally ill, mouth-drilling, evil person that's trying to stalk me and ruin... No. People are allowed to dislike certain fucking things and still like your content, Phil. The ego, the fucking ego in this fucking dick.
You told me to go to Goodwill, insinuating that I can't afford socks, saying I'm poor. Do I look poor?
Well, that's kind of what you implied as well, Phil. You said you only had like one pair of fucking socks. It kind of applies. You don't think you can't afford socks.
Does a poor person generally surround themselves with high-end streaming equipment and electronics? Does a poor person put on an RGB light show behind them? Does a poor person have 2 different camera angles by which they can put on socks?
Well, Phil, you were surrounded by expensive streaming equipment when you went bankrupt. You were surrounded by fucking expensive consoles and expensive laptops and expensive fucking computers and all that shit. This shit has been surrounding you during your fucking highs of highs and lows to lows when you fucking had to declare bankruptcy. So yes.
Live on a live stream? I think you're mistaken. And then the second one, again, what a facetious, ridiculous super chat. But it's still super chat, so I appreciate it. That gets us up to $72 in support. However, you didn't get us to 75, so I'm keeping my socks on. Too bad. I don't know what the 19 cents is about in the super chat, but there you go. Well, I traded my Switch for the Switch 2. I don't know. I don't really trade anything in because you get nothing for it. Like, trade-ins are just so valueless in the modern era. It's not like it used to be, so I don't even think about trading stuff in, quite frankly. What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? Good to see you. I received a very generous contribution. I received a $23 tip from the Sock Monster. The Sock Monster. Now, the Sock Monster didn't request anything, but thank you, Sock Monster, for a very generous $23 tip. Let's get a nice animation for you, and let's get that up on the leaderboard today. That indeed is the biggest tip of the day so far.
So far, like, expects more, demands more.
That gets us to $95 in contributions. We have almost hit the 2/3 of the way mark at 100. Who will get us to the hundo before we start with Dark Souls today? Let's get someone to hit us the hundo, and then we'll get ready to get set up for Dark Souls, shall we? Or, hey, if we just go ahead and hit the 150 and we hit the goal, and then I don't have to worry about it for the whole Dark Souls stream, that also would be primo, so. Boggy Bottom, I'm not shitting on Super Chats. I was shitting on your message, which obviously was a negative message, and I was joking with you. Why you're taking it so seriously, I don't understand. Why are you so upset?
You called him a detractor. You said you... Well, Phil, when you treat people like shit, they will tend to not really appreciate being treated like fucking shit. And then they're calling you out for you treating them like shit, and you're like, calm down, bro, just keep giving me money.
Razzing everyone today. You know, I'm razzing people on Kick, I'm razzing people in contribution. It's a chill time. Why are you getting like really...
But when they razz you, not beyond... No. So hold on. So only you are allowed to do the razzing, apparently, and Kino Casino, of course. Kino Casino as well. He lightly razzes you by saying, oh, do you need to go to Goodwill because you can't afford socks? And you're like, oh, this is a mentally ill, mouth-drone detractor. Because they're implying I can't afford socks. He wants to fucking dish it out. But the second someone tries to fucking give him, if it's not Kino Casino, he'll fucking lose his fucking mind and claim they're a fucking detractor.
Really, like, seriously upset, just relax. I'm not actually offended at anything you said, alright? It's cool. You can chill. He's getting so fucking really upset about it. Like, dude, I'm the Razz... Exactly, I'm the Razz Master. I'm the king of razzing. Alright? DSP, the king of razzing. Don't you...
Excuse the fuck out of me? Dapper Dragon says, I'd like to formally apologise to you for whatever it is to deserve his suffering. Like, we're all in this shit together. There's nothing we can do. I mean, we can try and win bingo, you know, that's the aim, that's the hope. We can try and fucking win bingo. We're still 4 away from a full house, sadly.
Did you get it? We razz each other. You razz me, I razz you.
But he did razz you, and you got upset. Go to Goodwill for socks, and you're like, how dare you?
And that's how we get along, right? Relax. What tip would get us to... How about this? If someone gets us to the 150 right now, I'll go to the wide angle cam, and I'll show you my feet. I'll stretch out my legs. There you go.
Bruh.
Looks like Prophet joined at the right time. Each stream for you, Prophet.
I have no idea. I have no idea if playing on keyboard and mouse is healthier for your hands. I have no clue. If a gamepad or keyboard or mouse, I don't know if any studies have been done. You're asking the wrong person. What I will tell you is, some sunlight is actually coming through my blackout curtains because...
Who fucking cares though? Okay, I used to be a keyboard game player back in the fucking day. Like, I used to fucking spend years playing on keyboard. And I can definitely tell you, playing on controller is a lot better for your hands. I feel, and personally speaking for me anyway, it's a lot easier on your hands playing on a fucking controller than it is on a keyboard. Also, controllers are fucking designed to be as comfortable as fucking possible for you to fucking play games on. Keyboards, generally speaking, are not designed to fucking game on. You know, because the function of a keyboard is not to fucking play games, and it's to fucking type things because it's a fucking keyboard. You know, so... Yeah, obviously, I know you still can play games, obviously, on a fucking keyboard, but just in terms of comfort levels, controllers are usually more comfortable because they're designed to play games on. You know, keyboards aren't usually designed for gaming.
Jasper Kitty had gone in them and jumped out of them, so I'm just...
I know some keyboards are, you know, you get some different kind of styles, custom keyboards like that. I know there are some keyboards that are for gaming. But yeah, you get what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
Gonna reposition them for a second.
The sunlight's coming through his blinds. The vampire must fucking make sure they're shut.
It's been tough. I always think that it's my fault.
Exactly, Dapper Dragon, exactly. Dapper Dragon loves keyboard and mouse, but any long-term grinding, you've got to fucking go to a fucking controller. It makes sense.
Full sun outside today. Absolute full sun. So it is getting warm in here, actually, because whenever there's full sun outside, basically it definitely warms up the room.
Who fucking cares?
Just so you know, breaking gaming news, Hank Hill from King of the Hill is going to be in Fortnite. How exciting.
Holy shit, that's actually pretty cool. Is he going to kill people with propane and propane-related accessories? I don't play Fortnite, but I think Hill's a cool dude.
Absolutely. Scale Scholar says, can we donate to prevent feet exposure? You can. You can donate for whatever. If you want to see more feet, less feet, you can donate for whatever you like. I won't prevent you from donating. I'll give you what you want. I'm a man of the people. I am a king that listens to his subject, and we'll do whatever you want, okay? So by the way, The Block just did a $5 super chat. Says, how about for the wide lens camera, you have a button to digital zoom up to you for a funny, intentionally bad looking quality reaction zoom. Sadly.
Fuck off. Also, we are free away from a full house. We have hit our second free space for begging alone, the beg timer. So every 3 minutes and 20 seconds, we get a free space and a beg timer. We're now at 6 minutes and 47 seconds on our time. So 6 minutes and 47 seconds on our timer is 10 minutes in DSP land. Because he's at 1.5 speed. So yeah, so yeah, we are free away from a full house. And hint hint, 100 likes on this bingo stream gives us free spaces. If we get 100 likes, it's game over. I'm just saying, like the stream so we can be free of this suffering.
Wait, let me think about that. We could do that, but it would have to be a very manual pass. So allow me to explain what I mean. Okay, let's go to the wide angle. So right now, obviously, this is the real angle from behind the TV. That's why I look so small. I could stretch this out insanely hugely, like ridiculously insanely hugely to be close. We could do that. But, I mean, we already have that, but that's from over here. For example, see? So we have it over here already. Oh, we already have it. I already have it working. I didn't. Hi. We do have a close-up. I didn't even realize we had this. I seriously didn't even realize. Then we could do all of these. Watch this. We go, I wonder if I have a way to do up digital zoom. But it looks blurry because it looks like shit because the digital zoom is bad quality. But I wonder if we have the capability of doing that. Yes, we have the capability. Now stop asking me. Stop bothering me. And I could also do this. But it does look blurry. You know, there's nothing you can do. Digital zoom sucks. Digital zoom is ass. So there you go. Oh, Jesus.
I hate everything right fucking now.
Careful. Scare the shit out of everyone. Okay. We have the technology. We have the means of the technology to do these things now. We do. The freaking blinds opened again. I'm serious. Some wind must have blown and opened the blinds again. How annoying. Not the blinds, the curtains.
Who fucking cares?
All right, any last minute stuff? Oh, I didn't add that. Sorry, The Block. I didn't add that to the total. Let's add that. That was a $5 super chat. Thank you, The Block. Good suggestion that apparently I already implemented. See, I already psychically knew you were going to ask that, and I implemented it before the question even came in, just so I could impress you with the answer. And delight. You know what they call that? We call that in the industry, in the corporate industry, we call that delighting the customer. I've delighted the customer. The customer paid $5 to see if we could do a Zoom, and I already had the Zoom set up because I'd like to delight my customers. You understand? There you go.
Fuck you, you piggy prick cunt. Like your birth, it was a happy accident.
I have that emoji twice in the emoji list. I should have it once in the everyone can do it, and once in the what do you call it? The specific to my channel, so you can use it in other places. It should be both. Like basically, you can use it in here, but you can also use it in other channels on Kick. That's the new clap emote. I have a few emotes like that, so you can use them universally in other places. Play a hell mode randomizer mid for Donkey Kong 64. Mount Bennis, I'm going to find where you live and send assassins immediately. If someone who's completely bald and has a barcode on the back of his neck is standing outside your home, I recommend you hide. Because how dare you suggest such a thing to me? That is absolutely ludicrous that you would say that I should be playing Donkey Kong 64 in any way, shape, or form ever again. I mean, I'm incredibly insulted and also horrified. Are there any games I want to try mods with besides Dark Souls? Well, that's up to you guys. What kind of games do you think you'd like to see me try to do mods with? Like, I want to do Fallout.
You're a boring bastard. The question was for you to answer what games you would like to fucking play with fucking mods. And it's for you to fucking answer. What games do you want to fucking play with an enhanced experience of having mods on? What do you fucking want? I'm fucking... Immediately fucking did not. Phil has no imagination. Phil has no creativity. That's for his audience to fucking decide, because Phil can't fucking think of these things himself. Because he lacks the creativity. He lacks the imagination. He lacks the passion.
New Vegas, excuse me. I want to do Fallout London, but I don't think that makes sense when there's Atomfall coming out in March. Someone has said there's a mod that makes Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas the same game, like a super game. I'd be probably interested in that. I don't know what other things are good for modding. You know, you guys know. I'm just getting into it. I'm just starting to get my toe dipped into the lake of mods, right? But you guys are the ones who experience. You're the ones who have swam with the fish. You swam with the mod fish for a long time, and you know what's good and what's not. Me,
Please, oh my god, I'm so fucking tempted to fucking tap out. I don't want to. No.
Make the bad man stop.
No. Can we count that for hand graphs? Well, him pretending to fucking swim. No, it's not close enough. Oh, for God's sake, it's awful. It is absolutely awful. Oh, I hate everything. I hate everything. We need otters. Just let the otters just. Oh, for God's sake, it's just pain. Absolute fucking pain and fucking misery, fucking enduring this piggy prick today. Steve's plugging his bass in right now. It's just too much. I don't fucking blame you. I need something to get this pain out and I can't think of anything. Have you tried screaming as loud as fucking possible, or sometimes that's like sometimes that's a good thing. I don't, fuck it. We need to endure. We need to fucking endure. It's almost over. The podcast is coming to an end in like 5 minutes anyway. With 5 more minutes and the podcast ends.
I'm just putting my toe in. Just putting my little tippy toe in like that. Ooh, bots. You know?
I need to show you guys this on full screen. Hold on.
It's not. Me, I'm just putting my toe in. Just putting my little tippy toe in like that. Ooh, bots. You know?
Yeah. Oh, God help us all.
Yavanna says, what about a Dark Souls randomizer mod that would add Donkey Kong 64 bosses? You are a sick freak, Yavanna. Sick. You need to get help immediately. Check yourself in. What are we eating for dinner? I don't know. My wife is cooking.
I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
Would I play Stellar Blade if it has male models as mods? Yes. What they should do is they should take Stellar Blade but mod out the main character Eve, and then put in a roided dude who's like Adonis, who's like body oils all over dripping, like Hakan from Street Fighter, but he's like a, you know, real buff Adonis dude. And he's.
I love how Phil had a fucking example immediately to fucking come to mind as to who he wants to be the fucking main character of Stellar Blade instead. Like he's pretending to fucking joke you, but we know he's dead ass serious.
To be the main character, and watch as no one plays the game whatsoever. It gets completely unplayed.
Apart from you, where you masturbate furiously towards the game.
Yes, the viral meme society. That's what I was referencing. He says it's called. There's a mod already called A Tale of the Two Wastelands. That's what I'm talking about. The mod that apparently combines both Fallout games. Yes, that's what I've heard. I didn't know that's what it was called, but I've heard of it. Yeah, so Bono's talking about I watched AEW Dynamite fully and took notes, and then I skimmed through Collision. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was just like skimming through to watch some of the matches, and I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about on tomorrow's show.
Who fucking
Smart
cares?
Guys, because yeah, it's a very different product from current WWE. That's for sure. It's a very different product. It almost feels like it's not even the same genre. You know what I mean? Can I react to my own Donkey Kong 64 playthrough? Eventually, sure we can. You know, I want to bring back throwback nights, retro react nights, where we go back and we watch my classic playthroughs. We already chose in December that it's going to be Fallout 3 Remastered, which I had released and edited and upscaled and made more modernized and actually made able to be played without copyright issue on the Throwback channel last year. So that's what we're going to be watching some of when we finally return to that. We just got to figure out when's the right time for it. Right now, it's definitely not the right time. We need more time to get back to it, but I'd be down for watching older playthroughs and relaxing and reacting to them, sure. I agree. Cheetah Man says they were the best, better than DSP versus the internet. DSP versus the internet was good for the first 6 months, and then everyone ran out of ideas. And then it was the holidays, so it was a little better.
Everyone ran out of ideas. Phil, you never had any ideas. You relied on your fucking audience to fucking carry that show for you. And when the audience ran out of fucking ideas because you fucking kept fucking curtailing them, you kept fucking saying, we can't have this, we can't have that, we can't have this, we can't have that, but you fucking offered nothing to the fucking table. Like, you offered nothing yourself. Your ideas were missing. Your ideas were fucking just the file not there. You know, it's like, was like a 404 era when it came to Phil Burnell's ideas for a fucking show. This is what I'm saying. Like, Phil is so like, where is Phil Burnell's ideas in trying to make good content? They don't fucking exist, do they? Because then, if Phil Burnell did something entirely of his own volition, of his own ideas, of his own creation, that means if it fucking failed, then he'd have no one else to fucking blame but himself. So he needs. So this is why he relies on the audience so goddamn much for ideas, because he needs a scapegoat. He needs somebody to fucking throw under the bus if said idea does not fucking deliver for him the money he thinks he fucking deserves. And just twice, Dan, that is definitely the Minecraft potion sound whenever Phil takes a fucking sip and I add it to the fucking counter.
But the whole last year of DSP versus the internet, yeah, you know, that's why I knew I had to end the show.
You knew you had to end the show, but you waited a whole fucking year to fucking end it. Wow. How fucking timely of you. You fucking made sure to act quick on that, didn't you?
Can I show you my feet? Sure. Drop that $50 right now to hit the goal, and then I'll show you my feet. How about that?
Don't do it,
There you go,
Profit.
$50.
Don't do it, Profit. Hold firm.
What are you waiting for? All right, I think we should end the podcast. I think it's gone a little long. I think it's time for us to get started with Dark Souls. What do you think? But thank you, number one, for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for some ideas. You know, we're talking about stuff with the new setup. I appreciate the ideas. And thank you for the support. $100 already out of the 150 before we start the game is awesome. I really appreciate that. Okay. All right, guys, thank you. Now remember, I just got to remind everyone, tomorrow there is no podcast. Tomorrow it is Smart Guys, which will be broadcast live over on the DSP Reacts channel on YouTube. That's at DSP Reacts, or on the Kick channel, depending on where you want to watch. It'll be a great show covering AEW and Monday Night Raw. And then we will come back to the Level 1 podcast this Wednesday morning to talk all about stuff and get caught up. All right, guys? Thank you so much for a great show. I hope that you enjoy, and I'll see you all Wednesday. Peace out. All right. Good stuff, folks. Well, what we shall do here is get set up, all right, for Dark Souls. What I need to do is grab the controller, but also I gotta close these freaking curtains again because they keep opening with the wind outside. And I do have to use the restroom quickly. So I'm gonna take a brief break to use the restroom. What I will do is I'll play you guys some funny clips. All right, by the way, just to show you, I can still flip over whenever we're doing gameplay. I can still do the shot. You see that? I can go to the widescreen shot if we want to do this during gameplay. If I'm like celebrate, I'll be the boss. You know, I can dance, you know, or, you know, for whatever reason, I can always just go to the widescreen shot if I feel like. So.
I thought the whole point of the widescreen shot was to have that be the fucking camera for your gameplay.
That's pretty cool that I can cut over to that, right? All right.
Wait. So he's got a webcam for widescreen shots, whatever, but it's fucking pointing directly at the fucking TV. And the whole point of that fucking camera being there was meant to be for him to use it while playing the gameplay. But he's not going to fucking bother using it for the fucking gameplay. So what's the fucking point of the camera? Why is it there then? Why does it? Why? Oh my god! I seriously thought the whole point of the camera being there was for gameplay. If it's not for gameplay, then what's the fucking purpose of it there, and why is it there?
Alright, so let's take a quick break. You guys listen to some funny clips while I use the restroom and fix the curtains, and then we'll begin. I'll be right back. Like this?
That's funny. Dickens left.
Yes, okay. No, wait! No, don't do that!
And I'm going to just fast forward until he fucking returns from his little piggy break. Oh, bloody, for God's sake. Wait, where is he? Where is he? Hold on. Let's fast forward. He returns around here, it looks like. Round out this section here, it looks like he returns.
Where is it? Let me see. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh. Alright guys, I'm back. It's time for Dark Souls. I hope you guys are ready. Thanks for being patient.
Cares?
Let's get Dark Souls a-rolling. Who should we go for? I totally forgot to ask you guys. Uh-oh. Oh wait, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work because I don't have it at the right resolution. I have to play it at 4K, remember? I have to play it at 4K resolution, so hold on. Let me stop the game, turn it off. You have to put the computer at 4K or else it doesn't work.
It's a good question, Ben. Why no wallpaper? Because Phil's a boring bastard. That's why. He's such a boring prick.
Yep, this wouldn't have worked. It would have been in the black, in the darkness. Okay. Okay, now it should work. So I forgot to ask you guys, who do you want me to go after first of the big four? Should I go after Nito, who we pretty much can get to pretty close, because we already ran through the Tomb of the Giants, so we know how to get through there fast. We could do Nito right away, or we could go to Duke's Archives, or Seed. We could go to,
I don't care, Phil. Let's be honest. I don't fucking care. Look, guys, on the bright side, it's almost over. I mean, it would have been nice to have won Bingo, but we can't win them all. But yeah, at least it's almost over. The suffering is almost at an end. We're almost there.
You know, the Lava Lake, and then to Lost Izalith for a bit of chaos, or we can go to, where's the last one? Oh, New Londo with 4 Kings. What do you guys want to do today? YouTube chat's dead. What happened? You guys all right over there? Is YouTube chat working?
YouTube chat's dead, guys.
Hello? Anyone on YouTube able to chat? What's going on?
They don't care.
How has the chat been dead for 5 minutes and no one's talking? Is everyone all right?
Because you're so bored.
Or is the chat actually dead?
Because you're so bored, and that's why.
There you go. Okay, it's working now.
It was working the whole time, Phil.
Working now? Okay, good. Should we do a poll, or should we just pick? Like, Nito we could do right now. Nito we could just go right back down to where we were, the Skeleton Blacksmith, right? And then run down through that area. I'm sorry.
Fine, I'll count hand graphs. He was counting hand graphs there doing the boss and stuff.
Burger.
I'm counting hand graphs.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
It's barely hand graphs.
Here you have an ulcer boomstick. Hopefully you get that taken care of. Everyone left when I put socks on. That is true. Sad but true. Nito? All right. We'll get Nito done because it's the easiest one to get to. Okay, cool. Here we go. Oh, I need to raise my camera. But I don't block the soul count. There it is. And there. Oh, now you can actually see that the bar is screwed up. That good there, like that. It's good. And I think I'm a little too big. Let me shrink myself a little bit. I do look like I'm a little too large. That's better. Cool. We good? All right. Nito time. Let's get started. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dark.
It's over. The bingo is over. We were 2 away from a full house, you know, but hey, on the bright side, that was fucking suffering. That was just torture from Phil today. We had 2, 3, we had 5 free spaces.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
There we fucking go. But yeah, we're 2 away from a full house. We don't win bingo today, but as the old saying goes, there's always, well, not tomorrow. There's no podcast tomorrow, but it's always Wednesday. We'll try again on Wednesday to win some bingo. So yeah, Jesus, that was awful. That was awful, Phil. Awful stream, Phil. He's not received a single contribution since starting gameplay. LOL and all that jazz. Anyway, the otters are getting fed. It is feeding time for the otters. This is perfect, actually. This is perfect content to enjoy while we fucking get away from that toxicity that was that stream. It is feeding time. They're so cute. Ah, Jesus, man. But yeah, guys, I'll return tomorrow. So Phil's gonna have his smart guys fucking show with Triple P, Ash, Ashton, whatever you want to fucking call him. So yeah, I will probably do a stream tomorrow anyway of but obviously not of Phil's content. So I'll be playing the game Wrestling Empire because I created DSP in that Wrestling Empire game, and we're going to try and see how Phil does as a professional wrestler. So yeah, fuck it. Aye, I done the first episode last week, last Tuesday. You know what I mean? The streams, the first streams not available to watch if you guys haven't seen it yet. So I think it went quite well. I think I've done well in creating DSP. And I'd try my best to kind of give him the moves that he could be able to do. So Phil can't lift anyone. He's got noodle arms. He can't lift anyone. You know, not really anyway. You know, his main move is essentially grabbing people and trying to hit them. You know, but he's not very strong. You know, he's got very weak stats. You know, he's got 50% for all his stats apart from popularity, but he's got 51% because he's gone through a fucking renaissance. He's on the Kino Casino revival arc. You know. Gave him a little 1% boost in popularity. Give you a screenshot of the game. I mean, I could show you briefly what we did last week. I don't know. try to think here. I don't know. I don't have any screenshots available. I mean, I did. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me check my Discord. Like last week, you know. Hold on, I need to scroll up my Discord. So many things on my Discord. Hold on a second. hold on a second. Here. Is it here? Is it here? Yeah. So this is what I ended up creating. This is Phil Burnell in Wrestling Empire. This character here, and these are his stats. This is as low as his stats can fucking go. You know what I'm saying? Apart from the popularity, I gave him a 1% boost. And yeah, it's not a brat. It's just they're not moobs, they're pecs. What are you talking about? But yeah, Dark Side Phil recreated in this fucking video game. And yeah, and also I'm playing it on very hard as well. I'm playing it on very hard mode. It's tough to get a win. I'm trying to play it as Phil Burnell. Like, he came down to a ring with a mobile phone, you know, playing WWE champions all the time. He's trying his best not to get his arse kicked by black people. we just fucking go around having, it's just a silly fucking thing, you know. But yeah, it's better than fucking enduring smart guys, put it that way. So it should be fucking this nice little chill fucking guy stream just to fucking chill and unwind. But fuck it, we're doing some more Wrestling Empire tomorrow, okay? So yeah, if you want to check out the second episode, you know, for lack of a better term, of that, then by all means come along tomorrow and we can enjoy that. But guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. I certainly hope you enjoyed yourselves. Aussie's Game Room says I also created Phil, but I called him Mr. Views to keep the spirit of the game. It's a good one. It's a good one as well. Oh Jesus, man, it's such a fun game. It really is. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there for tonight. You know, so yeah. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Monday. However you should spend it and all that jazz. I'll see you tomorrow for some random Wrestling Empire antics, not jazz. But until then, I'm going to end how it always ends by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. So guys, until tomorrow, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.